PUDcast is filmed before a live studio audience.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the PUDcast with Jason and Mike. I'm Jason.
I'm Mike.
And we're coming to you from the Pud Cave, located here in game-swapping, beautiful downtown Lincoln in the great state of North Carolina. Mike, your brother, what's going on, man?
Springtime is here.
Oh, brother. The pollen is all up in my nose, bro.
Man.
I can't breathe. I'm hacking. I'm phlegmy.
Oh, dude, I've coughed so much. I've actually taken, I thought I cracked a rib.
No shit.
Yeah.
No shit, bro.
I think what I did, I was talking to a buddy, you know, Robbie Buff.
Yeah.
Yeah. He did this not too long ago, too far back, where you sprain your diaphragm.
No shit.
Yeah.
Oh, my God,
and
bro.
it feels like hell.
Like you crack a rib or something.
Yeah.
Damn it, man. We're getting old, brother. We are now at the age where sneezing or coughing can literally put us in the bed for 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
Man, that sucks. But at least the weather's starting to try to warm up, man. I mean, I was so over the cold and rain, brother. I'm so over it. And it's starting. I love spring. That is my favorite time of year, pollen included. But, you know, man, that's when the girls start breaking out the shorts again. You know what I'm saying, man? You can start rolling the windows down when you're riding around, listen to your favorite songs, you know what I'm saying? So I do love it, man. I love springtime. The flowers are out. It's pretty. The sun's shining. It ain't freezing cold.
Oh, I know.
But, my God, man, I'm hacking up so much snot, Mike.
Hey, you ever sneeze and fart at the same time?
Oh, yeah. About had a close call.
It's like the greatest feeling in the world.
There's only one thing better. And that's catching a nut, man.
Yeah,
I mean, really, that's it. That's it.
If you do like
all of it
at the same time,
I think you'd probably have an aneurysm.
That would probably be the end.
But what a better way to go?
Exactly.
I mean, geez, man, we all got to go some way somehow. I can't think of a better way, dude. Mike, I got to tell you about an experience I had this. Well, it wasn't this week. It was last week.
Okay.
I didn't get a chance to talk about it because we had the This Is the Work guys in, so we just kind of jumped into that. Yep. Which, by the way, thank you guys again for coming down, man. Last week was fun.
Yeah, man.
That one was a blast. Chris Barnes, David Hayes, you guys are welcome here anytime. We want you guys back. Thank you for coming down, man.
That was my first time meeting Chris.
Mine too, actually. Yeah. Mine too.
And I kept looking over and I'm like, oh, crap. Kevin Owens is in here.
He does favor. He favors him.
Oh my God, it's Kevin Owens.
He does favor him, man. He really does. But no, Chris is a great guy, dude. Like I said, you know, we listen to the show, so I'm familiar with Chris on the show. But I may have met him one other time in the past. But dude, I was drinking so much back then. I don't know. I could have met Jesus and probably not remembered it. You know what I'm saying? You know, that was probably an extreme example. But, you know.
It's possible.
It is possible, man. Yeah. I met him a few times back in the 90s when I was doing LSD.
Right. Well, that was Jesus.
Oh, that's right, yeah. I thought he was a pretty cool guy, man. Yeah. I couldn't understand what he was saying, but, you know, I just thought he was speaking in tongues. Hey. It was Spanish. Oh, shit. Oh. Who knew? But nah, bro.
Jason Finger at P.O. Box.
Yeah, for real. We're fucked, dude. We're fucking 3.5 minutes in.
There you go.
Oh, you think that's bad?
Oh, boy.
Check out what happened to me, Mike.
Okay.
This is, you know, the punchline's not that great. I'm going to be honest, man. This is probably going to be a little anticlimactic. But it's just something I've never experienced before. Something I never thought I'd, you know, would experience. Anyway, man, at my job, you know, I work around the general population, general public, you know. Generally speaking here. All kinds of people, man. Very diverse group of people, including people with disabilities and things of this nature as well. It's everyone. It's all inclusive, man. It's a great environment. It's really cool to, you know, be around just different kinds of people doing their thing, man, and coming up. Well, we have a blind person that's around. You know? Pretty cool guy. I've seen him around here and there. I've spoke to him in passing, you know, just a little bit here and there. Well, man, a lot of times at my job, I'm moving things, you know, so I have to use a little pair of hand trucks, you know, to just move stuff from point A to point B. And I'm on the elevator. Well, man, dude, I've never had this happen. The damn elevator door opens, and, like, he's coming in, dude, like, you know, with his stick, you know, this walking, you know, his cane, his white cane. He about hit me, dude, and I didn't know what to do because I never had that experience. And I'm like, oh, shit, what? I was, oh, shit, you know, like, whoa, bro, you know, I'm in here, you know, he's cool. He's a sorry man, you know. Yeah. But it just tripped me out because the door opens, and I'm kind of to the side because I got my stuff in there. And I just see this cane, and he about hit me on the leg. And I'm like, oh, shit, you know. Yeah. But, I mean, that's the story. But I've just never been in a situation where I'm in an elevator, and a blind person's coming in and about got hit with the stick, man. And That was just
that was it?
That was it. That's the whole story.
Okay.
That's it. I told you, man, it's anticlimactic.
Okay.
But it's
I thought you were going to say you did like a Ryan Seacrest.
No.
For the high five.
No, but I did have to ask him to take a step to his right.
Right, right.
I was like, hey, brother, he was cool as shit. Cool guy. Like I said, I've spoke to him, just in passing,
Yeah.
And, but yeah, dude, I've just never been in a situation to where I'm on an elevator and just this stick, because I couldn't see him coming in. I just saw the stick.
Right.
And he about hit my leg, I'm like, whoa, brother, And I just didn't know really how to. It was a moment I was like, I don't know how to handle this situation because it's a different kind of situation.
Yeah.
That I'm, no big deal, but it was just kind of weird to me because not actually interacting with the blind person, but just having that experience. I'm just like, wow, man, life continues to have things that, you don't really know how to. What's the word I'm looking for, man? Because I don't want to sound like an asshole here, being like, oh, a blind person tried to hit me with a stick or anything.
Right.
But it was just different, man. I was, oh, shit, let me get you away here, brother.
Yeah.
And, but yeah, dude.
Like, do you say something? Do you not say
that's
something?
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Yeah.
That was kind of my thing. I'm like, dude, I don't want to. Because, we live in a very sensitive world now to where, I don't want to be offensive, especially to somebody who's got a man, to me, being blind's probably got to be one of the worst disabilities you can have. And he's coming up, man. He's doing his thing. He's working through it.
I don't know. You've seen the people I see.
Man.
See, it's one of those curse blessing things, I think.
Dude, you have to deal with some.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, and I think that's the difference, man, because, like with this particular person I'm talking about, he's overcoming his disability, working through it, coming up, man, doing his own thing. He ain't just sitting at the house feeling bad for himself.
Right, exactly.
He's doing some stuff, and I respect that. But I know some of the people you deal with, I don't know, bro. I don't know how to handle them, man.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I was even in here yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
And we had one of your characters come in.
Larry.
It was, and I haven't experienced Larry until yesterday.
Yeah, I know, because you were back here in the cave working on some stuff back here, and he comes in, and it's always the yelling and like,
yeah.
And I finally got a chance to sneak back here and say, "Hey, Larry's out here. You want to see him?"
I was like, "Yeah, man, I'm coming."
Yeah.
So I went out there, acted like I was looking for something, and kind of like knelt behind the counter.
He was hiding behind the fucking counter.
I did, man. I did. I pretend like I was looking for something, man. I'm just there listening.
Yeah.
And just, dude. And I felt kind of bad for the guy, dude, because you could tell, I think he's a little slow, bro. I mean, I'm not trying to be a dick, but I think he got.
I don't think there's anything slow about him.
You don't think so?
No, I think he's so hyper. There is absolutely nothing slow about that man.
But he definitely got God, how to put this mildly? He definitely...
he's got some character.
He's a character, bro.
He's got some character.
He's absolutely got character. Yes, he is a character.
Yeah.
And, man, I'm over here like, oh, man, we shouldn't be fucking with this guy, but I'm over here. I was laughing.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I was biting my bottom lip, dude.
Yeah.
What else is going on for me this week, Mike? I saw the White Witch.
Oh.
No shit, man. She was pushing a chair down the street, bro. I don't know. She just had this chair.
No wheels?
No, it had wheels. It was one.
Oh.
Yeah, but it was like one that was like.
I thought she was just pushing a chair with legs down the.
But she was throwing.
It ain't going nowhere.
Don't make no sense.
It don't make no sense.
Nah, dude. But we did catch eyes. Because I'm in the car. She looked at me, bro, and burned a fucking hole in my soul, man.
She listens.
Dude, I had to go home and say some Hail Marys and burn some sage. And oh, man, it was crazy, Mike. It was crazy. Let's see, man. What else is going on this week, bro? Hey, I saw that there's a new flyer for the Comic-Con coming up.
That's right.
Hey,
Where'd
brother.
that come from?
I don't know, man. I don't know whoever did it. I would say whoever did it's not only talented, but probably pretty fucking handsome,
He's
too,
all
man.
right.
He's all right, man. He's all right. I tell you, dude, it was really cool because I got on Facebook last night, and I was actually working on the flyer, and I was trying to get a higher res shot for it in Photoshop.
Yeah.
So I'm working on that a little bit, and I jump on Facebook, and I see it. And I had to have a moment, and I was like, wait.
Whoa.
Is that am I still on Photoshop here? And I'm like, oh, shit, that's on Facebook, man. Yeah. So that was pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool feeling, seeing something you worked on, coming out. So we'll be at the Comic-Con this year. That's going to be on July 20th. So we still got about 4 months to look forward to this thing and get ready for it. I've already been talking with you, Mike. We have some ideas.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
We got some pretty good things cooking for what we're going to do at the Comic-Con.
Yeah.
It's not just going to be the PUDcast. Let's put it like that.
All right.
We're looking to maybe expand our table. We'll be reaching out to some people in the next few weeks, months, and Mike, if this thing works out like I'm hoping it will, it could be pretty
huge.
It could be pretty big, man. I mean, just for a table at a Comic-Con.
Oh yeah.
We can, we got ideas, man. We're just It'll
be where the party's at.
That's the word, bro. That's the word right there. That's what we're looking for.
Yeah.
And the whole place is going to be a party. The whole thing is a party. But what we want to be is party central. Yeah. We want to be the hub of the party.
Yeah.
And I think some of the ideas.
And we'll have a dressing room, and we'll have
absolutely catering,
drinks, Coke, and, all the good stuff.
And you do mean drinks and Coke.
No,
okay.
Yeah.
I'm there. No, I'm just kidding. No,
take my Coke with a straw. No ice.
I'd rather have classic Coke.
Right.
The shit from the 80s. But anyway. Damn it, man. Okay.
Speaking of lots of Coke and lots of drink.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We both caught the biopic for Motley Crue,
bro.
The Dirt.
Dude, that, as of right now, Mike Payne, that is my favorite music buyout pick. It was Ray. Up until I watched The Dirt, Ray was my favorite music movie.
Yeah.
Bohemian Rhapsody is really great, too, man.
Oh, yeah.
I enjoyed that one. Walk the Line is great. The Doors was great.
Yeah.
The Dirt right now is my favorite, man.
Yeah.
That movie was phenomenal. Spoiler alert, they do a lot of drugs and have a lot of sex.
A lot.
A lot. Jesus, man.
A lot. How'd you feel after you saw the movie? Did you want to do like a lot of fucking Coke and just fuck?
Well, you're half right. You're half right. Cocaine, I have no use for cocaine.
Right.
I have no use for that shit.
I saw that and I was like, oh my God, I just want to fucking party. I just want to fucking party.
Take a quote unquote nosedive.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
Let's go.
If you'd asked me that question 10 years ago, I'd probably been like, across the board. The sex, though, man.
Give me a fucking bottle of that brown stuff and just fucking go.
Just make bubbles come up.
Yeah.
Just chug it. Same thing with the booze. I'm like, I don't want any of that. The women, I mean, can't lie, brother. They had a lot of adventures.
Yeah.
Let's put it like that. I think my favorite scene, Mike, was the stuff with Ozzy.
Oh God, the Ozzy stuff. That deserves a whole nother
movie. Just with the tour of Ozzy.
If you could get it past Sharon Osbourne, I think just put it under the radar.
Yeah.
This is Ozzy.
This is
that was Ozzy right there.
There's no other bios. There's no other books that can do it justice.
No, there's nobody else who could play Ozzy like that dude did.
Dude. Hands down.
Oh, dude.
What about the guy who was playing?
I saw him. I was like, holy shit.
That's him.
That's fucking Ozzy
That's
right
fucking
there.
Ozzy from 84.
Oh.
He looked just like him, man. And they did the ant scene. They did the licking up the piss scene, which we these were legendary stories as a kid. You would read about this like you would read about Johnny Appleseed. Or, you know what I'm saying? This was like legendary.
Abraham Lincoln. Everything.
The cherry tree.
Fucking Ozzy.
Yes, dude. And we got to see it.
Ants and piss in Alamo.
And at the Alamo, man, I'm telling you, he had $100 bill stuck in his butthole, man. He was trying to. I was laughing so hard. I tell you though, even though this man only had one or two lines in the movie, the guy they had playing David Lee Roth.
Oh,
dude, I thought it was him.
Yeah,
I mean, it was. Dude,
what's everybody looking at?
That was, bro, hands down, man. I was loving it. The whole movie.
Yeah.
The guy they have playing Tommy Lee, which if I'm not mistaken, isn't that Machine Gun Kelly, the rapper?
Machine Gun Kelly, dude.
He deserves an Oscar.
Yeah. He nailed it.
He nailed it. His mannerisms, because Mike.
Everything.
I know me and you were both. I think you were a bigger Motley Crue fan than I was, and I was a huge Motley Crue fan. But I remember you loved.
Oh yeah, I was huge into him. I'd set my pants on fire because of Nikki Sixx.
Yeah, dude. When we first met, we met, playing music. I was coming in. I think I was actually a guitarist at the time before I switched to bass. You were the drummer, always the drummer. And I remember Tommy Lee was like one of your idols, dude.
Huge.
And I mean, your style was after Tommy Lee's.
Yeah.
And man, I tell you, so in other words, I guess the point is we know what Tommy Lee does. We know what he did. We know how he walked. We know how he talked. Machine Gun Kelly.
That was him.
Nailed it, man. Yeah. He nailed it. The rest of the cast was great, but his level, in my opinion, man, he took that to a whole another level.
I think he was definitely the star of the movie.
Absolutely,
for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And don't get it twisted, man. The other guys were great as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
The guy
Yeah.
playing Nikki Sixx, I thought was phenomenal. They all were phenomenal.
Yeah.
But Machine Guns Kelly's performance, I swear to God, Mike, I say Oscar worthy. I mean, it was just
Yeah.
when
If you know it, if you know the material, yeah, for sure.
for sure, man. Well, that's one reason I always loved Ray so much. Is there would be times I would watch Ray and I would forget that
yeah.
I was watching
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx. I
Yeah.
thought I was watching Ray.
Yeah.
Just like in this Dirt movie. Don't get me wrong, man. I didn't feel it as strongly with the other cast members, but with
Right.
Machine Gun, even once again, I loved it. It's my favorite biopic as of right now.
Yeah.
Hands down, dude. 2 thumbs up, 5 stars, 10 stars,
Yeah.
a billion stars. I can't get it. And I love Motley Crue.
Yeah.
And it's really awesome to see this band that we love so much from back in the day getting a brand new relevance, like a resurgence in popularity. I love when that happens, man. So
It was a lot of fun. The sad part, I think, it was like the first really sad part was like when Razzle died.
oh yeah,
And
dude, yeah.
you know, that was a huge thing. I remember when that happened. That was
yeah.
Hanoi Rocks was going super huge.
Yeah. They were all over Headbangers Ball, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, they were supposed to be like the next big band, really, like Motley Crue, Guns N' Roses, Skid
Right.
Row. I mean, they were going.
was.
They were primed to be in that position. LA Guns, bands of that nature.
Cinderella.
Perfect. Yes.
Yeah. But that part and Vince's
Daughter. Yeah.
that was tough.
Because I remember when that happened.
yeah.
I remember reading about that.
I shit on Vince a lot.
Yeah. You just did before we hit record,
before
actually.
we were listening to some Crew, and I shit on Vince a lot. But Vince has been through a lot.
Yeah, he has, man.
You know?
He really has.
That was a lot of tough stuff, man.
And I think Motley Crue is also a great example of how important your front man is. You can, every once in a while, you can change it like Van Halen. In fact, I loved how they had the Van Halen in the movie to kind of reference that. Remember when they would show Sammy, obviously, AC/DC with Bon Scott and Brian Johnson. But I think it's really important how much that front man means to a band, because you remember when they replaced Vince Neil with John Corabi. It was good stuff, man.
Let me tell you, that was the first time I ever saw Motley Crue live.
I remember that, yeah.
I went and saw them with Corabi. Typo Negative opened up.
Oh,
They were at the, I guess at the time, what was it,
Blockbuster Pavilion? Yeah. What is it now, PNC, I think?
Yeah, I think so. Daytime show. The numbers were, it was rough.
Right. Not a
It
lot of
was
people.
rough out there.
Right. A lot of open seats.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know we got our tickets that day.
Right. Probably had no problem.
No problem.
Getting them.
Yeah.
Walk right up,
It was not a good show.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? See, because I remember hearing back in the day that he was doing a good performance with them. I mean, I liked some of that stuff off that album.
Right.
I thought it was really, in a lot of ways, bro, I thought John Corabi was maybe a better vocalist than Vince, technically speaking.
Technically speaking, yeah, definitely.
But, dude, it just didn't have that same vibe. Well,
of course, I'd never seen Vince live either.
Right. We heard some stuff.
And Vince live was not good.
Damn, that's loud as shit.
Yeah.
We're adjusting.
It should be for that.
It really should.
Because Vince live was not good.
And Mike, so many of our favorite bands are like that. I'll give you an example. We just spoke about Van Halen, dude. I know we talked a little bit about this before we started recording, but I know you said you haven't heard any of the latest live stuff with David Lee Roth.
Right.
It's bad, dude. And I love Dave. I love Sammy, too. I've always liked both. I love Sammy. I love Dave. I like Dave's stuff better. The earlier stuff, the first 4 albums from Van Halen are like my... what 4 albums would you take to, on a desert island? Well, the first 4 Van Halen albums,
right.
But, man, he just is not hitting on shit right now.
Yeah.
It sounds bad. But Dave never was that great of a vocalist.
No.
I've watched some stuff from like late 70s, early 80s, and it's on par with what he's doing now, which is not that great, dude. Never was.
Great. Sammy was always good.
Sammy's great. Sammy's a professional, bro. He is like the professional vocalist. Some people don't like Sammy, but
I like Sammy.
I love Sammy, man. I do. I think he's a great vocalist.
Yeah.
But, we were talking a little bit about Axl Rose.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I tell you, And I know I heard some of the stuff from like the mid 2000s, even some of the 2010 stuff, when it was everybody, Axl and Friends is what I called Guns N' Roses at that time. Because he was like the only, unless you count Dizzy Reed.
Right.
Nobody counts.
Buckethead.
Dizzy Reed. Buckethead. Who else was with him then? DJ Alba, who's a great guitarist, man. I mean, dude, every musician that's played with Axl is a phenomenal, musician. But I always called it Axl and Friends because it's not real GNR. Right. His vocals weren't the greatest, man, But lately, since he got back with Duff and Slash, dude, I've watched a lot of his performances, and, man, he's on point right now.
Right.
In my opinion, Axl Rose may be the best vocally that he's ever been, speaking of being in a live environment.
Right.
Because, dude, like I said, what I've listened to, I'm down, bro. I mean, he's sounding, in my opinion, Axl's sounding great live right now.
It would be tough to beat that live at the Ritz, 87.
Nothing will beat that.
Right.
That has got to be one of the most rock and roll performances of any band at any time ever. I would always put that performance against anything ever. I mean, it's badass, bro. I mean, you can't even watch it without, like, just getting pumped up, man. I watched it when I went in the hospital last year. Probably not the best place to watch,
Right,
all fucked up on morphine and shit. Right. Maybe it was the best place to watch.
It could have been.
I don't know.
It could have been.
Either way, bro, it was just as jamming now as it was back in the day when I first watched it.
Yeah.
And I mean, it is jamming. In fact, I'll tell you what I wish Guns N' Roses would do, Mike. And you heard it here first on the podcast. I've not said this to anybody, but I have an idea that I would like Guns N' Roses to consider. I think, because, they put out Chinese Democracy. I guess, man, it's almost been pushing almost a decade by now. It's getting there, dude. I think it came out in like 20. It's pushing a decade. I'm not saying it's been a decade, but, man, I think it might. Dude, it may have. It may be a decade by now.
I thought it'd been more than that.
No, I don't think it's been more than a decade. We'll look it up, man. We'll Pudsworth? Oh, wait. Yeah, never mind. Yeah. He's not fucking here anymore. Yeah, he quit. But, see, excuse me. But see, man, I love that album. I know a lot of people don't. I mean, most people shit on that album. I think it's a great album. But I tell you what I wish GNR would do now. Because they're playing some of these songs live. Like Slash is playing some of these songs.
Right.
And in my opinion, or as from what I can tell, they've played almost every one of the songs live at some point. I wish, and Axl, if you're listening to the podcast like I know you are, or Slash, I know you're probably listening as well, won't you guys release a live album of the Chinese Democracy tracks?
2008, really?
2008, bro. It's been over 10.
Seems like it's so much longer than that.
No, that sounds about right to me.
Wow.
Yeah, 2008, man. So it's 11 years old now. It's over a decade. I think GNR should do a live album of just the Chinese Democracy songs with Slash and Duff playing.
Wow.
And re-release it live. That's my opinion, but hey, all right. Well, Mike, bro.
Oh, speaking of, taking a turn, and speaking of another biopic, or not so much a biopic, but a documentary that I found and told you about, never knew existed.
You're right.
The Malfunction.
Yes, man. The Andrew Wood story.
Yeah.
Now, who is Andrew Wood, Mike?
If you're not familiar with Andrew Wood was the singer for Mother Love Bone,
yes.
Malfunction, obviously,
right.
to begin with. And Green River, he did some work with Green River.
I wasn't familiar with that. No, I didn't know.
I can't remember if there was somewhere in between Malfunction and
Mother Love Bone?
Mother Love Bone.
Well, and let's also let the people know that Mother Love Bone was pretty much the genesis of Pearl Jam.
Yes.
After Andrew Wood unfortunately passed away, then Pearl Jam came from the ashes of Mother Love Bone. And Mike, I know
Mother Love Bone was going to be huge.
Dude, if he would have lived, I've always said Mother Love Bone is the greatest tragedy in rock and roll because it's the story that was never told.
Right.
I mean, they were on the cusp of greatness, man. To me, Mother Love Bone was the perfect bridge between glam rock, glam metal like Poison, Warrant, Cinderella, and your grunge bands like Alice in Chains, like Soundgarden, even Nirvana for that matter, and then would have eventually become Pearl Jam.
Right.
Andrew Wood was
They were Seattle.
They were absolutely Seattle, but he had that glam vibe, man.
Oh, yeah.
And he's a great vocalist.
But it wasn't like a glam like Bret Michaels.
No.
Like that.
Right. It was his own style.
It was completely his own style.
He was just him.
And I remember Chris Cornell in that documentary said, and it's perfect. It's a perfect analogy. They were true, pure rock, reminiscent of the 70s.
Absolutely.
Listening to them remind you of like 76.
Yes.
They were that pure, that true rock.
That real rock and roll,
Yeah.
man. And like I said, they had that, you know, because he definitely had a little bit of a boy vibe to him, you know, with that whole kind of spaced out, you know, Landrew, you know, the love god, love rock, you know. Actually, that's what they call their genre of music was love rock.
Love rock.
And the love rock awaits, baby. You know, I always think of that with Mother Love Bone. Dude, we were huge fans. That's one thing that I always was found that, you know, we had in common was our love for Mother Love Bone, because a lot of people don't even know who they are.
Right.
And that is such a tragedy.
I know.
And if you're out there listening, you're not familiar with Mother Love Bone, you are doing yourself a disservice every day. Check out This Is Shangri-La. Check out anything.
Everything.
Temple of the Dog was also a tribute to Andrew Wood, you know, because him and Chris Cornell were like best friends.
Album.
Great album, man. And it was just such a great tribute. Because Temple of the Dog is actually a lyric in Man of Golden Words, which is one of Andrew's signature songs, you know. I always thought his signature was Crown of Thorns, Chloe Dancer. Got to have them together, Mike. You know, they kind of separated them when they re-released the album.
Well, you know, that was the thing. As I happened upon it by accident, because I was looking, honestly, I was looking to see if Pearl Jam had ever covered or went back to any of the Mother Love Bone songs.
Right.
And the only one is Chloe Dancer, Crown of Thorns.
That's it.
That's the only one that Eddie Vedder's ever done with them.
And they do a good version of it, man. I thought it was great. I have checked it out, man, and they do a great version. But like I said, man, to me, Andrew Wood is the greatest rock and roll tragedy, because God darn, Mike, like even looking at somebody like Leonard Skinner, who I love, what could have been.
Yeah.
Because, you know, Skinner had it. They made it. Now, they could have kept on going, and it was cut short, but you knew them. You knew Freebird. You knew Sweet Home Alabama. People don't know the Andrew Wood story. If he was still alive today, Mike, I have no doubt he would be the greatest front man out there.
Oh, for sure.
Out there. I'm talking better than Axl. I'm talking, he would be, I think Andrew Wood should, even though he's not, I think he should be included with like the David Lee Ross, the Freddie Mercurys, the Elton Johns. I mean, with these, you know, the Ozzy Osbournes, man. I'm just talking about these great frontmen singers. You know, I think that he should always be included, just because even though he wasn't known as well and he didn't have the widespread, you know, acknowledgement, the little bit he did was man, it's beyond words, bro. I mean, it was just that great. It was just that great.
Now, what did you pick up off of this documentary?
Well, I'm still not all the way through it.
Really?
Let me put that out there, man.
Okay.
I got sidetracked, you know, brother, because I want to talk about what I got sidetracked with this week. At some point, man, we're probably going to go into that here in just a few minutes, man. But what I've gotten so far, dude, is just, you know, it was just tragic, man. He fell into that bad trap that so many talented people fall into in that era, and that was just drug addiction, man. He died from a heroin overdose.
I get from a lot of listening to everybody, except for like Cornell. And I think he was closest to Cornell than anybody.
They were really good friends, man. Yeah.
Not everybody, even still to a little bit, is still kind of resents that, and they're kind of still pissed off about it, you know, and I want to say disappointed. You could tell
that he passed away.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, there's anger. There was anger in it.
Yeah.
You know, and I think it's the same anger that we have, just to a much lower degree, because it's like, dude, I play that album all the time. Yeah. That is probably the most played album that I have. Honest to God, is that Mother Love Bone. You know, they actually put Apple and Shine together. Yeah. Because that's all they released. Shine was an EP.
Yeah.
And I had that on cassette. I don't know well, I do know what happened to it. I sold all my cassettes years ago, and I had the Shine EP on cassette. Mm. Yeah, man, that you talk about just a kick in the balls. I think about it, man.
Oh, I know.
I had a half-ass Monkey Boy T-shirt that got lost down the line somewhere, dude. God, man, that was treasure. Yeah. It's treasure. But people, if you're not familiar with Mother Love Bone, stop that shit today.
Yeah.
Stop that shit. Stop. You know what, man? Stop the podcast.
Right. Yeah.
Hit pause and go check out Stardog Champion, This Was Shangri-La, Captain High Top, the Love Commander, the official inseminator of the female population.
That's
brother,
right.
come on, man. These lyrics, the music, it was all straight up, and it had cocky attitude.
Bone China.
Bone China, bro. Stargazer. Man of Golden Words, man. Obviously, Chloe Dancer / Crown of Thorns. Listen to that version.
Yeah.
I always say listen to that version. Well, Mike, bro, do you want to hear what's been driving me fucking crazy for the last 4 days?
Yes.
Let me ask you a question, man.
Okey-doke.
I'm gonna start out by asking you something, man, because we're about 30 minutes in and we haven't even started yet.
All right.
So, Mike, do you remember the scene in the Matrix?
Yes.
And I know you're familiar with the Matrix because I know we've watched it together several times over the years. It was actually the first DVD I ever bought.
Really?
Yeah, it is, and I still have that DVD. I still own that DVD that I originally bought.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because when I bought my DVD player, when me and Shroncy lived up in that little trailer, I bought the Matrix because I wanted that one to be the first DVD because it had the 5.1.
Oh, yeah.
It had the cool effects.
Mine was Caddyshack.
Oh, really? No shit.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one to have.
It's on a whole different...
It's a whole different
spectrum.
Hey, man, but that's a good one to have. Well, man, let me ask you, in the Matrix, do you remember when Neo and Morpheus first meet? And Morpheus says, "What if I told you everything that you've known to be the truth has been a lie?" Do you remember that scene?
Yeah.
You do remember that
Right.
scene? What if I told you, Mike Payne, that scene does not exist? What if I told you I pulled out my original DVD that I bought in 2000 or 2001 and it is not on there? Let me ask you another question, Mikey Payne. Who was the celebrity associated with the Publishers Clearinghouse sweepstakes back in the 80s? Who was the one celebrity?
Ed McMahon.
What if I told you, Mike Payne,
Oh, God.
that Ed McMahon actually worked for American Family Publishing and was never, ever connected to Publishers Clearinghouse? Mike Payne, do me a favor. While you have YouTube pulled up, will you just YouTube the Mr. Rogers theme song for me, please? Would you mind doing that for me, sir?
Okay.
I just want to see what you think, man.
Am I in a whole Mandela Effect right here?
You know what, brother? You just stole my thunder. Because I was going to say, you may be experiencing the Mandela Effect here, brother. Tell me what this says.
Okay.
It's a what?
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood.
In this neighborhood.
Not the neighborhood.
In this neighborhood.
Right.
Do you remember it that way, Mike Payne?
That's tough on that one. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I always remember the neighborhood.
But it's actually this neighborhood. Let me ask you, Mikey Payne, what animal in the Bible, in Isaiah chapter 11, verse 6, what animal dwells with the lamb or lies with the lamb? It could be said either way. What animal?
You're talking about the lion?
It's actually the wolf, Mike Payne.
Oh, wow.
It's the wolf.
Okay.
You may be experiencing the Mandela Effect, Mike Payne.
Mandela Effect.
Bro, let me tell you what fucked with me, Mike.
Well, see, I could probably discount the Mr. Rogers.
Really?
Because it's a song. And we all hear different things in songs or different words.
But how did so many people have this wrong in the city that was filmed?
I'll go back to Blinded by the Light.
Like a douche, or deuce.
Yeah.
But people have called that since the 70s, man. People's like, no, that's not right. How is this song? And dude, we're talking about, Man for Man, bro. Only, man, not everybody knows who the Man for Man band is, Everybody knows Mr. Rogers. In the hometown where that shit was filmed, bro, on a bridge it says a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Mikey Payne, let me tell you what got me down this rabbit hole. And brother, I've been down this rabbit hole for 4 fucking days now, man. Because I got another question for you. Do you remember, Jif peanut butter?
Yeah.
Jif, do you ever remember it being called Jiffy peanut butter?
Yes.
You do remember it? What if I told you, Mikey Payne, that it was never called Jiffy?
I remember that one being a huge one.
That one is the one that got me.
The biggest one, though.
Berenstain Bears.
Exactly.
The Berenstain Bears.
Yeah.
That one I can discount. Actually, I can say, man, it's an E or an A. I could see that. The one that got me was Jiffy.
Yeah, but with the Berenstain Bears.
Or the Berenstain Bears. Dude, I'm all but convinced, bro, that we're in the Mandela Effect right now. And let me tell you why. Let me tell you a little bit about this Jiffy shit, man.
Yeah.
Okay. And I didn't even start out. Did you know me? I love me a good conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
In fact, we got to get the Reverend Doctor in on this. I want to talk to him. We got to get a doctor's opinion on this shit. Because I'm flipping the fuck out, Mike. Because let me tell you, I started watching a TED Talk on quantum computing.
Right.
I'm very interested in quantum computing. I have no idea what the shit is. I don't really know what it means, but I like listening to stuff about it.
Yeah.
But you might as well be talking Chinese.
Smart talk.
Very smart talk.
Yeah.
Shit that's way over my head.
Yeah.
In fact, man, usually when I put on something about it, I'm doing something else.
Right.
Because I can't comprehend it anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm working on Photoshop. I'm fucking around, I'm listening to this TED Talk. It's very, very interesting stuff. The next video in rotation is the Mandela Effect.
Yeah.
And I'd heard this before, and brother, I discounted it completely. I'm like, man, that's bullshit. It's missed memories. It shit happens, man. We've already experienced it. Just like with Deuce, wrapped up like a douche, same thing. So I never gave any kind of, I never thought it held any water.
Right.
Here's the thing about the Jiffy thing, and that's what caught my ear.
Yeah.
It was like, Jiffy. I'm like, oh, yeah, it used to be Jiffy back in the day. Never, and I'm like, motherfucker, so
What?
I had to stop everything. Mike, let me explain something to you, brother.
Unless we were getting some kind of Maypop, Jif peanut butter.
No, man, no, because I looked it up, brother.
Right.
It's never been. It has never happened. Except, here's the thing. There's a menu somewhere, I can't remember, because the people that believe in the Mandela Effect think there's still artifacts left over. Like, in other words, there's a Golden Girls episode where they talk about Ed McMahon being in Publishers Clearinghouse.
Right.
There's they call them artifacts. There is a menu that has a Jiffy burger. It's a peanut butter hamburger, basically, is what it is. And it still has the original Jiffy logo. And that's the only thing that anybody's been able to find. Here's the thing, Mike. This is where it sounds crazy, and this is where everybody's going to think I'm getting schizophrenia or paranoid schizophrenic, because I swear to God, Mike, I remember when it changed as a kid. And I remember, to this day, something told me back then to remember this.
Get the hell out.
I swear to God, Mike, I swear to God, I still remember it, and I remember it stayed in my memory over all these years. I have a theory.
Okay.
I think one time in the 90s, man, when I would transcend both space and time,
Alrighty.
I think eventually, man, that maybe I had interacted with my future self and my past self. It's like, hey, you need to remember this Jiffy shit, kid.
Right.
I know, man. I know it sounds nuts, man. It sounds nuttier than peanut butter. It really does. But I remember it, man. And here's something else about the Jiffy one. It's unusual. Everything else in the man, dude, I went deep in that rabbit hole over this shit.
Right.
Every other Mandela Effect, you just kind of realize it when it happens. You're like, oh shit, I didn't know that.
Right.
They said the Jiffy one is unusual because most of the people that remember it changing when they were a kid.
Right.
They said that's very unusual, and it's the only Mandela Effect that I can tell that had that effect.
Huh.
So they said that most of the people that remember it also remember it changing in their childhood, and I fall into that category. And I remember it, man. And there was something in the back of my mind that always remembered that. And so when I heard that shit in passing, when I'm fucking around on Photoshop,
Right.
number 12 on our list, Jiffy peanut butter. I'm like, whoa, motherfucker,
Whoa.
something.
Stop.
I mean,
Stop.
you know what I'm saying? Like, it hit me like that.
Yeah.
And
Stop what you're doing.
And bro, I started going down the rabbit hole. Man, everything else I'll discount. It's just mismemory. It happens. It does happen.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mike, let me ask you one more thing, dude.
Okay.
Since you got the internet pulled up, pull up a picture of the Mona Lisa.
Oh, yeah.
And I want you to see if she looks the way she did back in the day, bro.
Right.
This could be just a mind fuck, I get that. But I just want to get your opinion, man, and see if this motherfucker looks different than she did back in the day. All right, we're pulling up a picture of the Mona Lisa.
Okay.
Do you think she looks different?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? See, it looks like she's smiling more to me. It looks like her smile is more pronounced than I remembered as a kid. But anyway, man, that was another one that fucked with me. But I can totally go with that's just an effect. In fact, people think that Da Vinci actually did it that way on purpose,
Right. All right.
But Mike, bro, that Jiffy got me, man.
It's like an effect.
Yeah, neurological effect or something.
Right.
But dude, that shit fucked with me about Jiffy peanut butter, bro.
Hey, I don't want to talk about that smile. I want to talk about that hairline on the Mona Lisa.
Well,
Nobody's talking about that.
Nobody brings it up, man.
What's up with that hairline?
But let me ask you, bro. Why do you think
forehead?
She got a 5 head. But I don't know, Mike. I think, dude. You know what I think?
What?
I think that we've been fucking around with some shit. You know what I'm saying? In CERN, with that big hadron collider, some of these quantum computers. Man, I think it could have punched little holes in the timeline, bro. I'm a big Star Trek nerd. I'm just saying. I think we could be living in some alternate realities, bro.
Yeah,
that's it.
It's always possible.
That's it, man. But that's what I've been doing.
Yeah.
In fact, man, I haven't done any research for today's show because I've been going down the fucking rabbit hole.
Let's talk about the Mandela Effect today.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So while we're here,
yeah.
But, well, my brother, that's my paranoid schizophrenic, episode for this week.
Right on.
Well, man, we're about 40 minutes in. So
Yeah.
we're pushing halfway through the show. So you want to go ahead and maybe get into some
I think we'll go into it after the break.
Okay.
I think that'd be perfect going the second hour on that for sure.
I still want to talk about this, man.
I tell you what, it's been. Oh, let me bring up another subject right quick because this has been a nostalgic week.
Right.
Friday night on Shudder, Joe Bob Briggs re-debuted his show,
right?
The Last Drive-In. You know, if you're familiar with Joe Bob Briggs during the 90s, he was a horror host of some sort,
right?
Sci-fi
on the movie channel, if I'm not mistaken.
Movie channel,
yeah.
Mostly on TNT.
That's right.
TNT was huge.
Right.
They used to call it Saturday Nitro.
I remember that, dude.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, sure did.
And he was the host of Monster Vision. Show all kinds of movies, man.
Right.
Just crazy. Just B movies.
B horror,
like
the good stuff,
good
man.
shit,
yeah.
man. 80s.
Yes. Yeah.
But he's on Shudder now, and he does a show every Friday night at 9. And I wound up catching it. And, oh man, just talking about 90s nostalgia, or just a nostalgia.
Period.
This has been like a week of nostalgia.
What?
Just taking it back, it's like, oh my god, I'm in the 90s again.
And what did he do? He did Chud this week, didn't he? Did
Chud and
yes.
Castle Freak.
Oh, I don't even know Castle Freak, bro. I'm not familiar with that one. Dude, I haven't watched Chud since I was a kid. I want to go back and rewatch it. I know E-Man said it was terrible.
Absolutely.
It's got to be great then,
it's a terrible, great, terrible movie.
It's one of those, yeah.
I love this movie mostly because of Daniel Stern.
See, I'm not even familiar, man.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
You know who Daniel Stern is.
I'm sure if I saw, was it like one of the...
Home Alone?
Oh, okay. I'm sure I know. I was going to say I'm sure I know him if I saw him.
Not Joe Pesci, the other guy.
The other guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Dude, I'm telling you, Mike, I'm just still tripping on this Mandela Effect.
Oh,
dude.
yeah. What was some of the other ones?
Oh, dude, like
there's a whole list.
Queen, We Are the Champions. People remember that song ending. Oh, the world.
Oh, yeah.
It's not there.
I knew. I've never, ever remembered that.
Well, I was going to say, man, I thought it did, but I can definitely discount that one. Dude, I can almost discount every one of those except for the Jiffy Peanut Butter and the Publishers Clearinghouse, man. I swear to God, Ed McMahon worked for that shit, dude.
That's not. I don't consider that one because, who knows the fucking difference between the two?
Well, dude, the way I look at it, man, if you're going to put all this time and money into a marketing campaign, then shouldn't you make sure that people know it's your company? I'm like, dude, if this is true, then American Family Publishers just paid for the greatest marketing campaign the Publishers Clearinghouse has ever had. It seems like somebody would hit the brakes on that shit and be like, whoa, guys, we're not them.
Right.
How does everybody?
I don't know.
How does everybody remember that differently, dude? The wolf lying with the lamb is kind of weird for me, bro.
Yeah.
Now I never read the Bible all the way through. Not the Old Testament anyway. But it seems like with all the paintings and all the sayings and everything else, man, that somebody at some point was like, "Whoa, dude, that's not right."
All right, let's start at the top 25.
Right.
On this Mandela Effect.
Right. Well, Nelson Mandela being the most. Right.
I don't ever remember thinking that.
Me neither. No.
It was a big deal when he was in prison.
Right.
And when he got out.
And then was elected president of South Africa.
Yeah.
That was a huge deal, man. I'm with you, man. I don't remember him ever dying before 2013,
right.
Yeah. But there is a school book somewhere in South Africa that has his date of death in 1991.
Oh, you got to remember that was South Africa at that time.
And it was only one, granted, but still, man, how do you fuck up that bad? I don't know, man. And I'm not over here trying to say I absolutely believe in this thing, but I'm not doubting it, man. I'm keeping an open mind about it. The Berenstain Bears is obviously probably the biggest one.
Probably definitely the biggest one.
Right.
I remember it so
With the
much
E.
different.
With the E.
Yeah.
I do too. I remember with the E,
I was
man.
a kid.
Same here.
Yeah.
Same here. I discounted that one. Now, I was talking to David Hayes about this because I was going to talk to you about it, but I want to do it here on the show. You know, and I was like, God, I got to talk to somebody. I'm going to go crazy. He swears by it, man, that it was an E. I mean, he swears, like I swear by Jiffy, he swears by this.
Right.
So, yeah, man. I mean, what's some other
I just think with that one, I was just such a kid, and just learning, obviously, to read at that age. By the time that I could read it and know the difference between the two, I didn't give a shit about Berenstain Bears.
Right. Exactly. And like you said,
Just
man.
past it.
And we were kids. I can almost even say the same thing for the Mr. Rogers theme song. But it comes back to, damn it, man, how can so many people have had it wrong for so long that no one ever spoke up?
Right.
Just like you were talking about with Man for Man, Deuce versus Douche.
Yeah.
People have been saying, nah, guys, that's not Douche,
Right.
for years.
Yeah.
How did the theme song for Mr. Rogers go this long under the radar?
Not sure.
Even when they painted it on a bridge in the town that the shit was filmed in, it said it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, not this. And see, that's another theory behind the Mandela Effect. It's just small little details.
Right.
Because if you are piercing realities, then you're getting the realities closest to us.
Right.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
I'm a Star Trek nerd, so
Yeah.
this shit, I've seen this shit over the years, man, on TV. Just saying.
Right. Of course, even just spelling that wrong or saying that wrong, it's like, everybody's spelling Ric Flair's name wrong.
With a K. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. And
stuff like that.
Again, man, I can dig it.
People still do it.
They do. I see it all the time on that fan page.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, I think they ought to ban motherfuckers.
You ain't got no better sense.
I mean, dude, man, they'll ban you for goddamn bringing up WCW in 1989,
Yeah.
but they won't ban you for saying Rick with a K.
Don't say Vince's name.
No, oh, Jesus,
Yeah.
Louises, man. Oh, God, man, you're fucked if you do that. Dude, do you remember that one guy that used to be the moderator? Larry something.
Yeah,
and
Larry.
Now, Larry, man. Larry was on point, bro. Larry didn't fuck around on that goddamn Jim Crockett page, bro.
Yeah.
That was his. You could tell that poor guy, that was his life, man, was
Yeah.
that Jim Crockett page. Motherfucker, that happened in 1989. It was Turner. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
It's like, Jesus, man. Smoke a joint, dude. Something. Smoke something. Anyway, man, what else we got here, man?
Billy Graham's death. I don't
remember it either,
Yeah.
man. Nope.
No,
Same here.
That was not a thing.
But now, Mike, now this one, the Henry VIII portrait, they said he's supposed to be holding a chicken leg or a turkey leg. I remember the turkey leg, dude. But once
I
again,
remember the turkey leg as a parody.
I was going to say that could have
Yeah.
been from something else. I discount that one too, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't
Right.
even know. I see that. What's some other?
Would a king really want to be painted with the chicken leg?
Well, that fat motherfucker might.
I mean,
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It does look like it should be in that picture. I'm not going to lie, man.
Right.
But once again, I discount it. Mismemory. It happens, man. It happens. Now this one, the number of U.S. states. Who the fuck do you know has ever thought there was more than 50 states, man?
I don't
I knew one guy.
really.
One guy. We were playing a trivia game at one of my old jobs, and it was like, I swear to God, the question was like, how many states are in the Union? It was like one of the beginning questions. He was like 51. We're like, dude, and we're laughing at him. He's like, no, man, it's 51. We're like, bro, it's never been 51. And this is a smart guy, man. He's got a
Right.
mathematics degree. I mean, he's not a dumb shit. But nah, man, he swore that there were 51 states, and we were fucking with him hard, man. But he was like, no, man, what do you mean 50? No, it's 51. And then he finally just like, all right, man, I guess I'm wrong, but he didn't want to come off of it. And everybody was like, bro,
Wow.
yeah. So
Apparently he didn't
I
watch-
met one person.
Apparently, he didn't watch Animaniacs when he was a kid.
Something.
Yeah.
Or maybe the Animaniacs didn't exist in his reality.
Hey.
That's the weird thing about this Mandela Effect, man. According to the people who believe it, nobody's right or wrong. In other words,
Right.
if you don't remember this, that just means you're not in that reality. So it's real. You can't disprove it. You know what I'm saying? You can't really sit here and be like, it never happened. It's a weird thing, man. But I'm telling you, bro, the Jiffy peanut butter, the Ed McMahon thing, I don't know, dude. I don't know, man.
Canonization of Mother Teresa.
I don't
Not on
remember.
that. That was not on that one.
Dude, I don't even remember that.
Right.
Yeah, and guys, for y'all out there listening, we pulled up the top 25 Mandela Effects. We're just kind of going through and looking at them. We Are the Champions lyrics. We just talked about that. I can go either way with that, Mike. Part of me seems like it.
I never remember, like, I never remember in my mind the finishing.
With We Are the World or whatever. So
No.
I can see it either way, man. I don't, but it's nothing that makes me. It's not like the Jiffy shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, okay, I can discount that one. Explosion of the space shuttle Challenger.
What was this one?
Well, some people are saying it happened in '86, which is what I remember. I remember it being in '86, and some people think it happened in '84. Bro, that's a 2-year difference. You know, I discount that one too.
Yeah.
Sex and the City. People thought it was Sex in the City. I remember it was Sex and the City. I had an ex-girlfriend who loved the show.
Wow. Okay, because I remember it. I seem to remember it, Sex in the City.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nah, man, it's always been that.
Of course, I didn't give a shit about the show.
I didn't like the show
so.
either way. Yeah. I was going to say I had an ex who liked it, and I remember it was Sex. Because I even remember thinking, damn, it sounds weird, but it's Sex and the City. Yeah.
Wow.
I remember that one. Yeah, I remember that being, yeah.
Wow.
I discount that one.
Okay.
Now, this motherfucker right here, number 16 on our list.
Why is it not number one?
It should be it's Jason Finger's number one.
Yeah.
It's the whole Jif peanut butter thing. Man.
Right.
Do you like how they said that recalling it's Jiffy peanut butter is widespread? You think they meant to do that? You know, widespread?
Widespread.
You know, yeah. Dude, I remember that shit. But they said that one was different because people remember the change.
Right.
And I do. I remember the change. Dude, my dad, he used to be a stalker. Oh, yeah. But I was just going to say, Dad used to stock shelves. That was his first job outside the farm. He's like, no, there was Jiffy peanut butter. I remember. That's what we bought. But anyway.
Wow.
Curious George's Tale. I don't remember, man.
I wasn't. Again, Curious George was not on my radar.
Not mine either, dude.
You know,
I remember.
So it could have. It couldn't have.
I can't say either way, man.
Yeah.
I don't feel strongly either way with that one, man. Darth Vader.
I feel bad if he had an accident and lost his tail.
No, that would have sucked.
Yeah.
Poor Curious George. I wonder why it got him into trouble. He was too curious, eh?
All right.
The Star Wars. This one's very popular, man. Star Wars fans remember the very famous quote of Darth Vader.
All right.
Luke, I am your father. Today it says, well, in the movie, if you watch it right now, it says, no, I am your father. Mike, that's what I remember.
That's what I remember.
I remember, no, I'm your father.
Yeah.
I remember that from when I was a kid.
Because I've seen it so many fucking times.
Me too. Yeah, that's once again, I discount it. I don't think it's legit. C-3PO's leg being silver instead of gold.
Yeah.
Once again, man.
Seen it so many times.
See, I don't even remember, man, because the quality that we watched when we were kids were so bad. The silver and gold look.
No, I always remember it being odd.
Being kind of really.
Yeah.
See, I don't, man. But once again, I discount it because I'm like, man, yeah, sure.
Seen it a million fucking times.
Right. So we know that one. We can kind of say, fuck that. The Limburg, baby, I don't even know what that shit is. I heard about it, but I don't know anything about it. It was something, man, that the kid was found dead, and some people remember that the kid was never found.
Never found.
See, it seems like I remember hearing that the kid wasn't found.
That's me.
But he was. The kid was found. Yeah. But once again, dude, I don't know because I was not that into it.
Wow.
The Tank Man. This was Tiananmen Square.
Yeah.
Back in the late 80s, early 90s. I think it was around 89, give or take. It was 89. This is when the Chinese students stood in front of the tanks.
Yes.
Some people remember the tank running them over.
Right.
I do not remember that.
I don't.
He lived. He never
Yeah.
died. So once again, I discount that one.
Right.
I don't think that was true.
Okay.
And now, obviously, Mike, this is only 25. There are way more than 25, man. This one,
that's a big one.
Now, this one. Okay, this one is the Oscar Mayer.
Yeah.
My baloney. It does have a first name, and it's Oscar.
Yeah.
My baloney also has a second name. That's Mayer.
Right.
A lot of people remember it. A-R. Right. Well, it's actually E-R.
Right.
Today, in today's universe, in our reality, it's spelled with an E.
Yeah.
But is that right? Am I saying that right, Mike?
See.
No.
It's the other way around.
It's the other way around, man.
It's the other way around.
Most people remember.
So we're in a whole different place now.
Yeah. We just we started talking about wieners. God damn it! I knew it was going to happen.
Yes.
We're trying not to talk about wieners today. Well, I was trying not to talk about wieners today.
I've been sweating trying to talk about it.
And goddamn it, here we
Get
go.
a dick in here somewhere.
Boogie.
That Oscar Mayer one, man's a little weird to me, dude. Mayer. Dude, that sounds right.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we'll discount that shit.
Yeah. To me, it is. I know a lot of people, it's a big deal.
Yeah, I've heard. Yeah,
But,
yeah.
I just remember the commercial so much.
Mayer. Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
right. Yeah. All right, we'll skip that one, man. Leonardo DiCaprio's Oscar. I didn't even know he won one, dude. I don't keep up with that shit. I don't know. I don't care. I liked him in the Basketball Diaries. That's all I know. I mean, I like him as an actor, but I don't give a shit about when he won one.
Right.
But apparently there's some
There's always been a
discrepancies.
big, yeah.
Patrick Swayze's recovery. I don't remember that.
Oh, well, yeah, I thought, yeah.
Do you remember? You thought so?
I thought so. I thought he made it like a full recovery.
Nah.
Of course, that could have been like, tabloid stuff.
Exactly, or
You
just
know?
getting some wires across them. Once
Right.
again, man,
Yeah.
all of these except for the GIF, I'm pretty much like,
This next one's huge.
not to me, man.
Really?
I don't remember the Monocle ever.
See, I'm conflicted on that.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, let's tell the people what we're talking about, man. This one is the Monopoly Man.
Yes.
People remember him with a monocle. You know,
Yes.
that's just a single, like Mr. Peanut has a single eyeglass, pretty much. He doesn't have it,
I do. God, I do. I don't know why I do.
but you remember that
I do.
one. See, we may be in different realities,
Yeah.
man, because I don't. I really never remember the monocle.
Yeah.
That's another one I discount, but you do.
Yeah.
See, that's weird how that works,
I know.
man. We have different memories of this shit, you
I
know.
know.
All right, man, what we got next, brother?
Let's see.
We'll go ahead and roll down on the line. The Sri Lanka locate. Hey, man, here was another one. Where is New Zealand in reference to Australia? Is it north or south?
New Zealand?
Yeah, New Zealand. Is it north or south of Australia?
North.
No.
Really?
It's not. Everybody, including myself. There was a guy that I was watching the video who's from Australia. He thought it was north. It's the south, bro.
Get out.
Swear to God. Have you ever heard of the Great Wall of India? There is one. There is now.
What?
No shit, dude. That's what I'm saying, man. It goes crazy, dude. It's man. This 25 list we have here doesn't even start to get the tip of the iceberg, bro.
Okay.
But let's go ahead and finish it out, man, because we're at the hour.
All right.
Jesus, man.
Let's see what's over there.
I knew it was going to go
Where are
wrong,
we?
man.
Oh, yeah. The whole rabbit hole. Pikachu's tail. That's always been a big deal,
Yes,
too.
it is. Yes. I didn't know. I didn't play Pokemon, so Pokemon is all I like to call it.
Pokemans?
Yeah, I never played with the Pokemans.
I thought there was a black tip.
But there's not.
Yeah.
Here's one that gets people. The Snow White movie, the Disney version. She does not say, the evil queen does not say mirror, mirror on the wall. She says magic mirror on the wall. Mikey, once again, I can discount this one.
Yeah.
The book says mirror, mirror. Most adaptations say mirror, mirror. Just this one happens to say magic mirror. I can see why people would confuse that.
Yeah. I've probably seen Snow White maybe once, twice.
Maybe once.
Yeah.
When I was a kid.
Right.
Martin Luther King Jr.'s death. People think that he was either killed with a revolver or a bomb. Dude, it seems like I do
That's
remember.
weird.
I think I do remember hearing about a bomb when I was a kid.
I've always heard and read about the rifle.
It was a rifle,
Yeah,
which
from
obviously
far away.
right, like a
Yeah.
sniper hit.
Yeah.
But it seems like there is part of me that somewhere in my mind remembers a bomb, but I don't know. Once again, I'll discount it because
Right. That's strange.
Disney World. Excuse me. Now, some people remember entering the Magic Kingdom through the castle. Others remember the castle being on the other side. I don't even know which one it is, dude. I remember going through the castle to get in. That one time I went when I was a kid, and I think that's the way it is. I think.
No.
What?
You go through the gates, right?
Nah, man, we went through the Disney World in Florida. We went through
Yeah,
the castle.
Florida.
No, when I was a kid, man, we went through the castle, and then it opened up into Disney World. Yeah, we entered the doors of the castle.
Really?
But I think that's the way it is.
Well, see, that's the thing is, okay, you're entering
The Magic Kingdom.
through the gates.
It was the castle for me, bro. And I
Really?
think that's how it is now.
Well, see, okay, but all the rides and attractions are through
after you
you enter.
Right, but
Yeah.
see,
but there's a whole another townscape.
Oh yeah.
between the gates and the castle.
No, man. No.
Really?
Oh, yeah. You're living in an alternate universe, bro.
I was there.
I was too, brother. We went through the castle, man, to get into the kingdom, bro. Yeah,
Wow.
dude. You were experiencing the Mandela Effect, bro. That shit's fucking freaky, ain't it, dude? I'm telling you, man. I've been fucked up for 3 or 4 days now over this shit, man. Yes. Yeah, we entered through the castle, man. I remember that. Because I was like, oh, shit, it's the castle. Yeah, man. Mikey Payne got that damn
I've got
look.
pictures.
Dude, if you got them, pull
I've
them
got
out.
pictures.
People want that
Yes.
shit. If you got them, man, find them. Yes, yes. Now, I may be wrong, dude. What is it supposed to be?
Let's see.
Another is that the castle's much closer to the alternate memory is the castle is much closer to the end of Main Street than it really is. No shit. But it doesn't really say. Some people remember entering the Magic Kingdom through the castle like I do.
All right.
Other alternate memory is that the castle's much closer to the end of Main Street like you think.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, dude. We're living in the Mandela Effect, dude. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. So what's the number one? Neil Armstrong's death. All right. One of the most, the world's most important astronaut obviously was Neil Armstrong, first man to walk on the moon. He died in August 25th, 2012. However, there's a belief that he died in 2013. I don't buy that shit, man. That's a fucking years different, man. I mean,
I don't remember either way.
I remember him dying, but I mean 2012, 2013.
Yeah.
It ain't the fucking Magic Kingdom, bro.
Right.
It ain't Jiffy fucking peanut butter,
that's
man.
true.
It's not the Mr. Rogers
true.
goddamn theme song.
Yeah.
Well, Mike, speaking of theme songs, brother, we're an hour in. We're at our halfway point. We haven't even started on today's shit yet.
Oh, we started on some shit.
Oh, we got on some shit, brother. Well, Mike, I have no idea what song to play, dude. You got any ideas, man? What about that Superman song, dude? Is that cool with you, man? Because I think we've only played it that one time, and that one's kind of been in my head.
Let's get that one.
So, man, we're going to revisit the Pasanen Band or Pasanen Band. I don't know. They're out of Finland, man. They're cool people letting us play their music. This name of this track is Superman. Once again, guys, if you like what you hear here on the podcast, share it, man. We're going to have the link up on our Facebook page. We're going to have it in our YouTube description.
That's right.
Yeah, God, man, easy for me to say. I'm telling you, man, this Mandela shit got me all screwed up, bro. It's got me all fucked up. Anyway, man, the name of the song, once again, is Superman. The name of the group is Pasanen Band, and you got it right here on the podcast. We'll be right back. That is, as long as the alternate universes doesn't flip-flop on us.
Oh, shit.
There he goes, who wouldn't say well, full of blood, no sign of bitterness. From day one, he's been living to win, not to give up or settle for second best. Not even when the sky came down, crushing all his dreams. He thought through you bad luck and forced himself back on his feet. Could you do the same? I bite my tongue and start my whining. Shame on me. He's been through hell, but does he show it? Where'd he get his power to fight fire with fire and take his fate in his own hands? Where'd he get his strong will to fight back and stay alive? No wonder he's called Superman. There he goes. 17 days somewhere far, fighting for life just to get punched in the face. You may not speak or walk again, if you would say that everything is changed. He's seen bad days, good days, but never a day when he'd give up. They say no to walk, now he runs. Go and try to make him stop. Well, not a chance. A small wound and I think I'm dying. Shame on me. He's been through hell, but does he show it? Where'd he get his power to fight fire with fire and take his fate in his own hands? Where'd he get his strong will to fight back and stay alive? No wonder he's tongue and start my whining. Shame on me. He's been through hell, but does he so well? Where'd he get his power to fight fire with fire and take his fate in his own hands? Where'd he get his strong will to fight back and stay alive? No wonder he's called Superman. Where'd he get his power to fight fire with fire and take his fate in his own hands? Where'd he get his strong will to fight back and stay alive? No wonder he's called Superman. 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 Superman.
Hey, what's up? This is the Reverend Doctor, and you're listening to the PUDcast.
All right, Puds, we're back. Once again, the name of that band was the Pasanen Band, and the name of that track was Superman. Once again, dude, if you like it, share it. Let your friends know about it.
Absolutely.
But anyway, Mike, we're back here with the good news. Wait a minute. No, that's the wrong show.
Yeah, that's wrong deal.
Bro, well, I guess we better drop this whole Mandela Effect.
Heavy, man.
It's,
Heavy.
it's heavy shit, dude.
Heavy.
Hey, and you know what? Something I want to put out there. If anybody, the Puds are out there listening, if you've ever had an experience, or if any of the things we just talked about, like, rings a bell with you, let us know. Leave us a comment on our YouTube page. Leave us a comment on our Facebook page. Let's talk about this a little bit more. Am I the only one that's crazy over here? Is everybody crazy? I hope it's everybody.
Everybody.
I hope it's everybody.
I know it's everybody.
Dude, I think that's what was fucking with me so much. I'm like, I can't be this fucking nuts, man. I can't really be believing in alternate universes, but dude, the thing about this quantum computing and the CERN stuff, even though I have no fucking clue really what it's all about, the bottom line, the way I understand it, man, is quantum computing. I think, okay, here's what I do know about it. Basically, everything that we know of in computers is binaries, ones and zeros. We all have heard of binary language, ones and zeros.
Yeah.
That just means on and off, man. It's just a circuit. It's just a small
Matrix.
Dude, I mean, what if I told you that scene ain't in the movie?
Exactly.
Basically, man, a one is a little bit of electricity. It's a shot of electricity. A zero is off. It's no electricity. It moves very fast. I mean, you're talking billions of times per second. That's why we have all the cool things we have on our computers and stuff like that. The way I understand quantum computing is these bits, but these bits and PCs, the stuff we're used to, binary language, can only be one or it can only be zero. It can't be both. It can't be in between. It's got to be yes or no.
Yeah.
That's it. The way quantum computing works, a very simplified version coming from somebody who really doesn't get it. These qubits, as they're called, can be occupied at the same time. They can be a 1 and a 0 all at the same time.
Right.
And the way they talk, these particles can exist in different realities at the same time. Quantum physics, man, is not, I mean, the physics when it gets to the quantum level is completely against what we know of. I mean, every law of physics is basically null and void once you get down to that level. So that's kind of the theory, that they're penetrating these other realities to get these qubits.
Okay.
Anyway, bro, that's just a real simplified and probably absolutely incorrect way to describe it, but that's what I've gathered. Yeah. Well, Mike, bro, you think we ought to talk about today's subject?
Absolutely. In the second hour, we're going to go into the this day in wrestling history.
Yes. A very important,
very huge,
very important day, man. March 31st, bro.
Especially coming up in just a couple weeks.
That's right, man. Oh, actually, next week.
Is it next week?
It's next week, bro.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
man. Wrestlemania is
Here's
coming
where I'm
up.
at,
Well, hey, man, maybe you were right. It's just an alternate universe.
There you go.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna ride this Mandela Effect forever, dude.
Hey,
like, if I forget to do
question everything.
Dude, if I fuck up at work, Jason, did you not do this? Well, yes, I did that. Well, it's not done. You might be experiencing the Mandela Effect. Because in my reality, I did do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ride this son of a bitch for all it's worth, bro.
I disagree.
I think you are experiencing the Mandela Effect. I don't know if my boss is going to pick up on that or deal with that shit, man.
Yeah.
She'll be like, nah, dude, I know better than that shit. You didn't do it.
Well, did you know that you were already fired?
Why are you here? I fired you last week.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
fuck.
no, I don't remember that.
Oh man, that's
I'm
actually,
sure you didn't.
yeah, you remember it now, motherfucker. Oh wait.
Huh.
Oh man, but today, yes, brother, the 31st of March, man, was extremely important in the world of professional wrestling, because WrestleMania 1 happened on this day in 1985. Is that
Yes.
correct? It's 85, correct?
Yes.
Yes. So on this day in 1985.
Some will say 84 because of the Mandela Effect.
Oh fuck, dude. This is it, ain't it, man? This is just the way
Right.
it's going to be from here on.
That's it.
Do you remember when Roddy Piper pinned Mr. T, bro?
Oh, my God.
I'll never
my
forget that
God.
shit. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
All right.
You know, Mike, I didn't get to research this as much because I've been fucking with the Mandela Effect for 4 days.
That's okay. We've got it right in front of us.
We do have it. We
Yes.
have it. I did actually kind of skim through WrestleMania 1 and WrestleMania 12.
Right.
WrestleMania 12 also happened on this day.
Yes.
Let's just talk a little bit about WrestleMania 1, Mike.
Okay.
You know, first and foremost, absolutely the most important event in professional wrestling history. More important than Starrcade.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, man. I mean, look where we're at.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
For better or for worse.
yeah.
Yes.
You know,
Sure.
yeah. And once again, brother, you know, history written by the winners.
Right.
You know, I mean, we're not going to be watching Starrcade next week. You know,
Right.
if we're lucky, we may get a house show that they call Starrcade. Ain't that some shit?
That's great.
And now they're doing it like in Ohio or something. They only doing it. They only did it in Greensboro like one time.
One time, man.
Give me a fucking break. Anyway,
Beautiful. Beautiful.
man, what a night, dude. WrestleMania 1,
Yeah, I think they only did that to go head up with WrestleCade.
probably.
That was in the other town.
Yeah.
In Winston.
Just to fuck with them, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just take some of their business. I mean,
Yeah.
Jesus, you're WWE, man.
Right.
I mean,
Come on.
but this is a historic night, Mike. I
Is
mean,
Okay, you say it is.
well, WrestleMania 1, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I think in name it is.
right.
Event-wise.
Oh, dude, I think absolutely.
Really?
Yes.
All right,
yes,
let's run
yes,
down
yes,
this
yes.
card. Tito Santana defeats the Executioner.
Who was Buddy Rose under a hood. Okay, now look, man, I'm not saying every match, was like, really important or groundbreaking.
Okay, that tells me that one.
Well,
Okay.
and that's also the opener.
All right. Okay.
Arriba.
Next match, King Kong Bundy defeats SD Special Delivery Jones.
In 9 seconds. It was a record. And I loved how Gorilla Monsoon's like, yeah, I believe the previous record was 23 seconds.
Is that counting the 5 count?
I think it did.
Okay.
I think it did. I'm not
right.
sure, man. I'm not sure. But yeah, man, 9 seconds.
Yeah.
It was definitely for King Kong Bundy to get
All right.
over. Ricky Steamboat versus Matt Bourne.
Okay.
One thing that I forgot is they were really trying to push Ricky Steamboat
Yeah.
and Jimmy Snuka
Yeah.
as a team. The what was they called, man? The oh Jesus, man, the South Pacific Express or the South Pacific Connection, something like that.
Oh, wow.
They were trying.
Yeah.
It never took off,
Yeah.
obviously. Not a terrible match. I didn't watch the whole thing,
Right.
but not a
Yeah.
great match.
Next,
Oh God, I know. And that's
David Sammartino.
with Bruno in his corner, David Hayes' favorite wrestler.
All right. Against Brutus the Barber. Not even the Barber
He wasn't
yet.
the Barber yet. No,
Yeah,
no.
just Brutus, a beefcake.
Dude, I watched his interview.
To a double count out.
Thank God. Dude, they asked Brutus Beefcake what his I guess his feeling of the match coming up. You know what he responded with? And I'm going to verbatim. I'm going to quote Brutus
All right.
Beefcake. Brutus, what do you think about David Sammartino's coming up? This is what Brutus Beefcake said in his WrestleMania debut. I swear to God, man, go back and watch it, dude. I laughed. I'm like, Jesus. I'm like, and there it is.
Oh, God.
There it is. There it is.
Oh, my God. Oh,
There
there
it
you
is.
go.
There it is.
And there's the match.
And then like, hey, the JYD Junkyard Dog versus Gray the Hammer Valentine for the Intercontinental title.
Should have been a great match.
Should have been.
Should have been.
Not a terrible match. I mean, it wasn't terrible. It was okay, man.
For these guys,
it could have been better.
it could have been a hell of a lot better.
Could have been better. I still think JYD should have got the title.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah.
And it was a weird how they did it too. They did a count out, like Greg won, and then Tito came in because he cheated.
Yep.
He had his legs on the rope.
Yep.
And then they counted him out, to give JYD the win.
Yeah.
But I was like, man, why not just give him the belt? That would have been huge. whatever. Not the, no,
Yeah.
I know. Probably, in my opinion, match of the night was next. I really did enjoy this match, which was Nikolai Volkov and the Iron Sheik
Right.
versus Barry Windham and Mike Rotundo.
Yes.
The USA Express. It was your basic.
I thought it was.
It was a good match, man. Maybe match of the night, dude. It was,
I think so.
Yeah, out of everything else, it was definitely up there. Nikolai and Sheik beat Rotundo and Windham. So much heat, bro.
Oh yeah.
When that happened, there was a lot of heat. I mean, people, dude, I'm gonna tell you, the heat of the night was when he was singing the Russian national anthem.
Oh yeah.
People were saying "fuck you," dude. I never realized it as a kid.
Yeah.
But it was. I mean, people throwing trash.
That was a hard New York crowd.
Yes,
Yeah.
very hard New York crowd. And I mean, dude, that ring was covered in shit by the time he got through that.
Yeah.
And God bless him, he made it through it.
Oh yeah.
It hot, man.
Yeah,
It was so much
for
heat.
sure.
And when the Iron Sheik called Mean Gene mean,
Fantastic.
just 10 out of 10, man.
Yeah.
Good match. I mean, I thought it was a good
match.
Andre the Giant, he defeats Big John Studd in a body slam match.
Yeah. I thought this was kind of cool.
match.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
I thought
was.
this was kind of cool for the two big guys, for what they were doing. Yeah.
A lot of psychology.
And with the money spot at the end. God, that was
And then
great.
Bobby grabbing the bag and running back with it,
So good.
Another great part of that whole match was Mean Gene. Once again, Mean Gene's interaction with John Studd in the brain, because he's trying to get the money.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, let me see that money. Let me hold on to that
Yeah,
for a minute.
yeah.
They keep slapping his hand, dude.
Yeah.
Mean Gene was just so...
He was so good.
He was so good,
Yeah.
dude. I don't
Everything
think...
he did.
And I always said Mean Gene was like the icing on a great cake. He made it that much better. And you really didn't even notice it that much.
Yeah.
Till you got older. It's like, oh, okay. Mean Gene just throws these little things in, these looks. Like trying to reach for the money. That's a prime example.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Wendy Richter defeated Lani Kai to win the WWF Women's Championship. There was a Women's Championship?
There was.
There was?
What? Well, no, Mike.
What?
You must be experiencing the Mandela Effect.
Oh, my God.
Because, man.
I could have swore.
No, that's new, bro. No, that's got to be new, because that's how the WWE is presenting the Women's Championships now, is brand new, man. Only about 5 years old.
So there was no Women's Tag Team title back then either?
Can't be, man. There was never a Jumping Bomb Angels.
What?
Yep. Or a Glamour Girls. No, man.
Oh, my God. Everything I know is...
The Mandela Effect, bro. Man, we're
jeez.
living in the Mandela Effect right now, man. No, these women championships are brand new. Just like there was never a female captain in Star Trek. Did you know that, Mike?
What?
Yeah, just now with Star Trek Discovery do we finally have a strong woman leading Star Trek.
But what about Janeway?
Jane who?
What?
No way. You say Janeway, I say no way, man. That
my
must be a
God.
Mandela Effect, man.
Ah.
Because if she was real, then we would have known that was the strongest female character in probably anything ever, and probably one of the best captains, not including Cisco or Picard, to ever, grace a Federation starship. But no. It's just now and today. Man, fuck that shit. That pisses me off, bro.
I can't even believe I knew that, because I'm not a Star Trek person at all.
And I love Voyager.
Yeah.
And I really see people's like, well, we finally have a strong female lead in a Star Trek show. And I'm like,
What?
fuck all y'all, man.
the-
Janeway was the shit,
What?
dude. Janeway
She's
didn't
badass.
She didn't fuck around,
Yeah.
dude. She was probably the most badass captain, because
Yeah.
Picard was a diplomat. Cisco's badass too now. Cisco's a badass captain too, bro. From Star Trek Deep Space Nine.
Oh, I have no idea.
Oh, he was
Yeah.
good. But Janeway was just, she was tough, man.
Yeah.
She was a badass.
Yeah.
But now we finally got a female character who's not even the fucking captain, dude. She's not even the fucking captain in the show. I don't even know what she is. I don't even know. She's not even the first fucking officer. Whatever, man. Whatever. Anyway, Wendy Richter
Yeah.
and Alani Kai.
Yeah. Boy.
Now, to me, bro, the match sucked. Let's just go ahead
Right.
and put it out there. The match
Yeah.
was terrible, but it was historic because we had Cyndi Lauper.
That's true.
This, to me, brother, I know everybody talks about Mr. T, but really, dude, this match was like the coming together of the Rock and Wrestling Connection, dude, in my opinion. Because Cyndi Lauper was involved. She was a huge celebrity. I mean,
Yes.
dude, Cyndi was huge at this time. And she brought that into WrestleMania. And to me, and dude, in fact, that even made the artwork this week.
Yeah.
With Cyndi and
Yeah.
Wendy, because it was that historic.
Yes.
Once again, the match itself, no, man.
Right.
The match.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, oh yeah, shit, man, that's got a loop on it.
You got to jiggle the handle a little bit.
Yeah, got to jiggle the handle to keep doing it. But,
Yeah.
But the actual significance of this match, bro, I think is it's unheard of in that time.
Yeah.
Because I mean, she was just as big as Mr. T. And,
Oh, yeah.
and she
Yeah.
brought that focus to the women's division.
She
man.
could sing a lot better than T could.
Oh, I don't know, man. That "Treat Your Mama Right" song.
It's
man,
okay.
That shit's okay.
No, it's a great song.
It's a great song, bro.
But it's okay vocals.
I disagree, man.
He talks to that. He doesn't sing.
He's rapping, bro.
I don't know about rapping.
He's rapping.
I don't know about rapping.
Well, I pity the fool who don't think the man's got good vocals, bro. That's
that.
all I'm going to say.
If you call
Treat
that rapping,
your mama right. Come on, man. That was dope. It was dope.
if you call that rapping,
I call it great rapping, man.
Ooh.
You know, you got like Ice Cube,
I mean, there
Eminem,
was-
Mr.
I mean, there was
T,
some
bro,
questionable-
Tupac. You
there
know,
was some questionable rapping in the 80s.
to say the least.
I think that has the most questions to me.
The question is, how come he didn't put out a full album?
Ugh.
That's my only question, Mike Payne. Is why is he not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? If Tupac's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame,
Because it would have gone She-Rock.
dude, I'm
It would
telling
have
you.
gone Plotwood, maybe.
No, he would have gone triple diamond, bro.
Oh,
He would have
shit.
gone platinum times 20.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, I would have bought this shit that many times.
Yeah.
But anyway, man, the match itself sucked.
Did you buy the cereal?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, I did too.
I did. I love the cereal, man.
I pity the fool who had to eat that.
Dude, they cut
cereal.
your mouth up like a. Dude, people talk shit about Captain Crunch, which is another Mandela effect, by the way. The spelling of Captain Crunch.
Right.
Look it up.
Yep.
Anyway, Fruit
Seen
Loops is
that.
another one, man. Fruit Loops is one.
Hello.
But man,
Welcome to the Mandela Effect episode.
yeah, where we might talk a little bit about wrestling history. At least in this reality.
Let me tell you what. Not only would Mr. T cereal cut your mouth open, it would leave a filmy like glaze over that cut.
You know what that glaze
where
was?
it couldn't heal.
That was called deliciousness, man. That was what
And
that
you would try to
glaze
get
was.
you would try to get that glaze that film off your mouth with your tongue. And you were basically just
Spread it. You spread it, man.
You're tonguing your own wound in your mouth.
That's a Mr. T wound, man. I'm telling you, brother. But you know what else I forgot was how country.
Let's put sharp objects on cereal.
Well, you got to be tough like
Teeth.
Mr. T
Yeah,
to eat
yeah,
the shit. You know? But dude, I forgot how country Wendy Richter was.
Oh yeah.
Jeez Louise,
Yeah.
bro. She's from like Cat Square, dude. I was like, let me tell you about when Moolah
Kaiser.
took my. Yes, man. That motherfucker's from Kaiser, bro.
Kaiser.
And it was just so.
Kaiser Richter.
Goddamn. Dude, I forgot. And I'm like, dude, no wonder she really never was able to take it to the next level. Now, obviously, she was, kind of fucked with the political scene as
Right.
well, but I don't see
Yeah.
her being able to carry it. Not with that thick of a southern accent, man.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, dude, I was like, I'm from the country, and I was even like, God damn, settle down.
Yeah, tone it down.
Settle down,
Tone it down, Hick.
Yeah, for real. I reckon you need to settle that shit down,
Yeah.
But like I say, shitty match, very historic though.
Yeah.
Definitely historic, man. It was definitely one of the biggest crossovers of all time,
For
man,
sure.
if not ever,
Yeah.
dude. Especially for that time. Main event, bro. Main event time.
Let's talk about this.
Because we never really have we?
No.
We've never really broke down this main event.
No.
All right. For the people out there that maybe don't know, the main event was Roddy Piper with Paul Orndorff
Yes.
with Cowboy Bob Orton in their corner
Yeah.
as their second.
Right.
And they're going against Mr. T,
Yes.
from the A Team,
Yes.
Hulk Hogan,
And
obviously,
Mr. T cereal, obviously.
and obviously, and the rapper known
Yeah.
as Mr. T, who also did the A Team,
Right.
when he wasn't rapping great fucking songs.
Uh-huh.
And they were seconded by Jimmy Superfly Snuka.
Yes.
All right, okay. All right, where to start, man?
You got a fucking main event for WrestleMania and you don't have the title on the line?
Well, I see what you're saying, Mike, and I agree with you to a certain degree. To a certain degree, I agree with that, man. I still think Piper and Hogan would have been better.
This would have been like Dusty Rhodes teaming with Richard Petty against Ric Flair and
Oh, yeah.
I'm down, bro. Keep going, man. You got my
do you
attention.
think anybody would have bought that shit?
Fuck.
No.
One motherfucker would have. Not me, but my
For
dad.
a main event of Starrcade?
Fuck yeah.
No.
I could see it,
No.
dude. I could see it, dude. I could, man. Well, see, that's where I get why they did it, man. It was the start. It was Mr. T, dude.
Right.
That match was for Mr. T. Let's just call it.
Right.
Man. It was. Should there have been a title? I think it should have been Piper and Hogan. I really do. To this day, I think
Yeah.
those two should have been for the belt.
Right.
You know. But I do get why.
With Mr. T
as
in
a second
in the
maybe.
corner.
In the corner. I
Yes.
could, yeah, and then he got involved,
Uh-huh.
helped Hogan, retain the championship, let Paul Orndorff do something.
Yeah.
Hell, you could have had Orndorff versus just Superfly.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
That was another thing about this WrestleMania I didn't like. Superfly didn't get to wrestle.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You could have had Orndorff and Superfly. That would have been great.
What are you doing with Cowboy Ace out there with his cast on?
Yeah. I mean,
and Jimmy's not doing shit.
he didn't do anything, man. I mean, to the very end. I mean, they
Yeah.
did the smiles at the
Yeah.
end, but once again, though, historically speaking,
You could have had Tito and Snuka.
that would have been great, man.
Team against Orndorff and Ace.
Well, what about the executioner, Mike?
Well, yeah, there you go.
You got to have the executioner in there too. Now, I mean, you see, you're talking about taking Tito away from that great opening match with Buddy Rose.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me, the executioner.
Executioner's got to have his WrestleMania moment.
He's got to have his moment, bro. He's got to have his moment, man. So you want to take that away from the executioner, Mike Payne? It's like I don't even know you, man.
I don't know you.
But anyway,
Wow.
I think we are in agreement that maybe not the best main event.
No.
But can we agree with its historic significance, though? Can we agree with that? I mean, man, we're talking.
Yeah, for sure.
You know-
definitely. As its place as an event in wrestling history,
Absolutely.
definitely.
If
Definitely.
Not, if not the
Right.
moment, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it all came from WrestleMania.
I think definitely they it was a start.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah.
I think WrestleMania 2 was a lot better.
I think so. And that's
For
not saying
sure.
a whole lot either, man. WrestleMania 2 wasn't the greatest card either. Not really.
I thought it had some good the Bulldogs and the Dream Team.
That was great.
That tag match.
Hey, I mean,
was incredible.
I'm still a mark for the cage match, bro. I mean, even though I don't like
him and Bundy
Yes.
went the distance on that, and I'll say that still, I think it was a great match.
I still like the Battle Royal. To be honest with you, man.
A huge battle royal.
That was awesome, dude. With all the
Huge.
football players, and
Yeah.
especially with the Bears being as big as they were at the
Yeah.
time, with the refrigerator.
Very big.
That was good shit,
Yeah.
man. Like I say, not the overall best card. I mean, I think in the grand scheme of WrestleMania,
I think it had better moments.
There you go.
For sure.
There you go.
Yeah.
But
This one had probably one moment.
and that was the main event.
Yeah.
As you say, I still,
And it wasn't, I didn't think it was a very good tag match. I didn't
wasn't?
think, T was not good.
No, brother, he was not, man. I don't think any of them were really on their game.
No,
it was probably
definitely
all
not.
It might have been all the cocaine they were doing too, man. I mean, that's
possible.
They said there was a lot of that shit floating around
I
backstage.
bet.
I mean, goddamn, man, you had
Yeah.
Liberace there. Come on, man,
Liberace, Muhammad Ali, was
the Rockettes,
Rockettes, Billy Robinson.
bro. Let me tell you something about the Rockettes. When I was watching, I did watch a little bit of it last
Uh-huh.
night. A lot of camel toe going on in
Oh,
that
yeah,
scene, bro.
for sure.
I was like, damn, was that what was in the 80s? Because, I mean, man, you can see those
Why do you
camel
think they were
toes.
so popular?
They had to be, bro. Those camel toes were seen from space,
think-
man.
you
I was
think-
like, damn.
I think everybody just comes out and sees them do the can kick.
No, man, they're looking at the toes, bro. the hoes have toes, my bros.
Not the open toes either.
No. But I mean, I was like, damn, dude. I mean, obviously I'm checking them out. And I'm like, damn, man, she's got a hell of a camel toe showing. Damn, so does she. Oh, shit, so does she.
Down the line.
They all had them, bro. And I mean, it was just
Dun, 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 dun.
I thought I didn't know, man, if I was watching the Rockettes or a goddamn Desert Storm or some shit.
Oh, God.
But nah, man. But it did have its moments. Bro, I'd almost put the Wendy Richter victory up there because of Cyndi Lauper and the way they were dancing at the end. The girls just want to have fun, music's jamming. They got the belt in the air,
Yeah.
man. And it was a big deal, dude. And even watching it yesterday, I'm like, I felt that energy, especially after that shitty match. The energy was there, man.
Right.
I count it as
Yeah.
a moment.
Okay.
I really do, man. It goes back to Cyndi Lauper.
I mean, even still, back then, WWF standards were not
oh no.
very high
And
as far as New York work.
No. And I'll tell you something else about WWE, man, back in that day. I was thinking about this watching it last night. you know, everybody talks about how, you know, Vince is a mastermind of this and that. And I think he is in marketing, absolutely, and promotion, absolutely. But, you know, man, he didn't really invent a lot of stars.
No.
I mean, every star that was on that show had already been a star in another territory.
Right.
Dude.
He just marketed them.
He knew how to push them, dude.
Yeah.
The only one that I can think of right off, who's not even on this card, but was maybe Hillbilly Jim. I mean, as far as those old school characters.
Right.
There's not
Okay.
many
I got
WWE
you.
produced that I can
No.
think of, man. I mean, Hillbilly Jim's one. I mean, I can't think of too many others. Maybe Nikolai. I don't know if Nikolai was somewhere. I think he
Yeah,
was.
oh, yeah,
He wasn't.
absolutely
He
was.
was in another
Yeah,
territory.
for sure.
Yeah, man. I mean, he didn't really
He was
create
in UWF or Mid-South.
Mid-South. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even Hogan was AWA. The Sheik was AWA. I mean, most of his shit came from AWA.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, Roddy Piper was from Mid-Atlantic. You know, I mean, yeah, dude, he didn't really invent
Nah.
in that era, man, a lot of stars.
No.
He really didn't.
The Executioner.
Well, you had the Executioner, dude. Yeah, I stand
Yeah.
corrected. Tito, I guess Tito.
No.
Oh, Tito.
Tito was way.
Was he
Oh, yeah.
maybe AWA? Maybe.
He was all over the place.
I thought, yeah, but,
Yeah.
but once again, another example, man, that
Yeah.
maybe Bruce Beefcake. I mean, I know Bruce had wrestled on the scene of something else, but
Yeah, definitely. I would say, yeah, Brutus Beefcake.
but damn, dude, can we even say that he was a star? I mean, you know,
for better or for
for
worse.
worse, yeah. But I would count him.
Yeah.
But damn, dude, you know, I mean, Jake Roberts was somewhere else. I mean, hell, even the Ultimate Warrior was the Dingo Warrior.
Yeah.
I mean,
But the Ultimate Warrior was definitely
was
his.
WWE. Yeah, give you that.
I would say that.
Well, Mike, let's move up a few years, man. Well, first of all, let's see what else happened on this date.
Let's see. Sting defeated Mike Rotunda for the NWA World Television Championship and $10,000.
I mean, hey, you can't beat that, bro.
It's not a bad payday.
No, it ain't, man.
Not
you
a bad payday.
You get a cool title
And
and
this
you get
was-
10 grand.
And this was a good run for Sting as TV champion.
Was this one of his first major single titles?
Yes.
That's what I
Yeah.
thought, man. So that is historic.
Yeah, that
That's
was definitely, I would say, his first.
maybe his first major,
Yeah.
major nationally recognized, world recognized
Yeah.
title. You know,
Definitely.
What else did we have going on? Hey, dude, did you hear about the Quebecers? Actually, on this date, dude, they defeated Men on a Mission
Get out.
for the WWE or WWF at the time Tag Team Championships, dude. That's something that we cannot gloss over, brother.
No.
Let's talk about this again, man. The Quebecers, Jacques and Pierre.
And Pierre.
They defeated Men on a Mission, which was Mo and Mabel.
Yeah.
And who was the Oscar? You remember Oscar?
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
M-O-M. You know, Mom, Men on a Mission. You know. Dude, how fucking...
M-O-M. That spells moon.
Listen, man, we're not... This isn't the stand, Mike. This is...
Tom Collins.
No, brother. This is history. See, man,
Okay.
you're shitting on history, Mike.
No.
You're actually...
No.
You're making
No.
light of this historic
No,
moment,
no,
man.
No.
Dude, this may
I'm
be...
taking a stand.
Damn it, man. Dude, I'm taking a stand to say how important Jacques and Pierre beating Mo and Mabel on this very date, 23 years ago. Well, I don't know how long. I don't know how old this website is.
Was Pierre the one-eyed Canuck?
I think he had.
Yeah?
I think he was only one-eyed, man. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. So that happened today.
Right.
What else happened, Mike? Now, it seems like maybe something a little cooler happened.
Yes.
That would be WrestleMania 12.
Oh, wow.
This was a good show, dude.
Yes.
This was a great
Yeah.
show. Not a lot of people on this card, in
No.
all honesty. But, man, the card itself, tremendous.
Oh, yeah.
Tremendous. You know, I think one of the first things... Well, let's go over the show.
Okay.
Let's see who all was there, Mike.
Let's see. Free-for-all match. Pre-show. The Body Donna, Skip and Zip.
Right.
Which is Chris Candido and Dr. Tom Pritchard.
Yes, right. With Sonny.
Yes.
Sonny is their valet, you know, when she was just out... Dude.
Oh,
Sonny at this point... Sonny was always hot, but Jesus, man. When she first
Yeah.
broke in... I can't think of a hotter woman on the planet.
No.
I mean, she was ridiculous,
Yeah.
man. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
And who did they go up against, Mike?
the Godwins.
The Godwins.
Henry and Phineas Godwin.
You know, man, they actually had a pretty decent feud.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, for sure, that back and forth,
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
entertaining,
Yeah.
dude. I enjoyed it, you know, especially when Sonny got slopped, you know.
Oh, yeah.
That was fun, boy.
Did she?
Boy, howdy. Anyway, but that was good stuff, man.
How often did she get slopped?
Not often enough, brother. Or maybe
She
maybe
got-
slopped a lot.
She got slopped a lot.
dude. Let's ask Shawn Michaels.
She's still getting slopped.
Oh, brother, she got slopped here a while back, bro. She got another DUI.
Oh, yeah, she was just sloppy.
sloppy. Hey, did you
Yeah.
ever see her porn? She did.
No,
like
I did not.
It's all right.
Really?
It's all right. It's
Wow.
all right. It's all right. Yeah,
Yeah?
it's all right. I mean, that's what I heard. I don't know. I haven't watched it personally, but
Was she back then, or is she thick?
no, she was a little in between, man. She
Okay.
she looked all right, man. She was
Yeah?
looking good.
Yeah?
yeah. No,
Okay.
yeah. Anyhow. That's
Right
what I
on,
heard. That's what I
right on.
heard.
So the Bonnie Donnas defeat the Godwins for the vacant the WWF Tag
Yes.
Team Championship.
So once again, another historic title change for the
Yes.
WWE Tag Team Champions right here. Another historic one. Right, man. What we got next, brother?
we got Camp Cornette,
This is
which
good
was
stuff, man.
Vader, Big Van Vader, Owen Hart, and Bruce Bulldog defeated
Awesome.
Jake Snake Roberts, and Ahmed Johnson.
Ahmed Johnson. Good stuff, man.
Yeah.
Good stuff. The match itself, I skimmed through it, but it was very entertaining.
Right.
I think this is
Because
one of,
Cornette.
it's corny, dude.
Yeah.
Well, and not just corny, man, but everybody in this match.
Yeah.
Maybe Ahmed Johnson's questionable.
Well, see, here's the deal. You've got this stipulation about, if Camp Cornette had lost, Yokozuna would have gotten 5 minutes with Jim Cornette.
Right.
But that didn't happen.
That's right, man. That heat. Kept
Yeah.
that fucking heat. And, brother, they pushed that so
Yeah.
hard, I mean, through the whole match. That
Yeah.
was what they're talking
Yeah.
about.
But you didn't get the payoff
Didn't get the payoff, man. No.
at WrestleMania.
Yep. So that means, Oh, I didn't hit it hard enough. There we go.
Like I said, you got to jiggle it.
You got to jiggle the handle. I got to fix
Yeah,
that, man. I
yeah.
really do need to fix that. But I still thought it was an entertaining match. What I did
Yeah,
see
yeah,
of
definitely
it was
entertaining.
entertaining. I hear you on the payoff, but then again, Mike, it keeps the heat. But it was WrestleMania.
It's WrestleMania.
It is the blow-off show.
blow-off.
The blow-off show. Not just a blow-off show, but the blow-off show. But then again, Mike, sometimes the bad guys win.
Yep. That's true.
Now, the next match is truly historic.
Yes.
It truly is. And we're not being smartasses here. This is legit.
Yes.
Because it was the debut,
Yes.
the WrestleMania debut
Yes.
of Stone Cold Steve
Stone
Austin.
Cold Steve
Right.
Austin.
He was still the $1 Million Champion
Yes.
at this time. Still had Ted DiBiase in his corner.
Uh-huh.
But he was known as Stone Cold. He had changed to Stone Cold Steve Austin,
Yes.
not just the what was he, the $1 Million Champion?
Yeah.
Or something to that degree. He was something else. I can't remember, man. It was the $1 Million something or something like that.
Ringmaster.
The Ringmaster.
Yes.
Thank you. That is right. So
Yeah.
he was Stone Cold.
Yeah.
Man,
And defeats Savio Vega.
another pretty hot feud.
Yeah. At that time.
It was a
for
hot
sure.
feud. Not the best match.
No.
Not the best finish. Not really,
No.
man. He hit him with the belt and he put him in the $1 Million Dream. He got the
Yeah, that was definitely not for... That $1 Million Dream was not for Austin.
No, it didn't work. Like I said, the match itself,
Yeah.
touch and go.
Right.
But the historical significance, once again, man,
Mhm.
this is the first time that Stone Cold would make a WrestleMania appearance.
Yes.
And boy, howdy, was not going to be his last.
Nope.
It's just the first of many. Like I said, the match itself, not the best. Not
Right.
the best. But the history behind it, damn near top of the list, man.
Yeah.
So, Mike, what's next, brother?
Let's see. The Ultimate Warrior returns
Made
to
his return.
defeat Hunter, Hurst, Helmsley, Triple H,
Yes.
Paul Levesque,
The
terrorizing.
the son-in-law,
Yeah, the game.
the game,
Yeah. The cerebral assassin.
not a terrible match, man. I mean,
No,
not
no.
a terrible match at all,
think
dude.
so.
Actually, it was pretty damn good. I
Yeah.
mean, Ultimate Warrior was in good shape.
Yes.
He came out, man. It was an Ultimate Warrior match.
Yeah.
Not bad, man.
Yeah.
Not bad. It was entertaining.
Yeah, it was.
Every time the Ultimate Warrior comes out, it was entertaining.
Yes.
man. Love him or hate him. Like David Hayes didn't like him. I couldn't believe that shit. Whatever.
I know.
How dare he, man?
I know.
How dare he
I know.
dissed Ultimate Warrior here in the Pud Cave last
Yeah.
week? David Hayes. We are shaking our head in judgment at you
Yeah.
right now. You can't see it, but my God, we are.
I don't know you.
So, moving on.
Of course, I mean, yeah, after this match, Can't really blame him. Anyway, going on next, The Undertaker defeats Diesel.
Big Daddy Cool.
Yes.
Man. Two big guys.
Big guys.
Similar styles.
Yeah.
Similar styles.
Yeah.
Not a bad match.
No.
Not a bad match,
Not
dude.
at all.
Obviously, it's The Undertaker at WrestleMania, so we know who won
Yes.
at this particular time. Not a bad match,
No,
man. I
didn't
enjoyed
think so.
it.
For two big guys going at each other. It's great.
I thought it was pretty good,
Yeah.
man. Really did enjoy it.
Yeah.
Oh, man, this next one.
This next one, son, Roddy Piper versus Goldust in a Hollywood backlot brawl.
Boy, howdy, man.
Wow.
Once again,
Everything was in this.
in cars.
Yes.
I mean, he got run over by a freaking
Yes.
gold-colored Cadillac,
Yes.
which was awesome. I
Yes.
want that car, dude.
Yes.
I want that Cadillac. They did a complete and total takeoff of the O.J. Simpson chase.
Beautiful.
It was perfectly
Beautiful.
done, man.
Beautiful.
It was amazing.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I consider it historic. I mean,
Yeah.
this is absolutely wrestling history, man.
I think this is starting to really take on the attitude.
You see the very beginning.
Yes.
The hint of attitude
Yeah.
right here. And brother, it had it. And I like that shit,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
There's a lot of people that do hate on it.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
read a lot
Yeah.
of hate on
Oh,
this
yeah.
match in this
Dude,
segment.
I love it.
I loved it.
Piper, Goldust.
Perfect, man.
Yeah.
And it was the greatest feud, man, because,
I
you know,
think so.
Piper was so, homophobic. He
Yeah.
always was.
Yeah.
He was always homophobic, man.
Yeah.
And especially when people say he wore a skirt and a dress,
Uh-huh.
that's why he was getting so mad. And then Goldust being so androgynous, and
Yeah.
it was a perfect feud.
I thought it was great.
I did too. I
Yeah.
did too, man. And like I said, I love how they kept cutting back and forth.
Yeah.
They would say, "Okay, now he's chasing them down the highway," and it was straight up
God.
OJ, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Good stuff,
Yeah.
man. It was just such good stuff.
It was.
And I enjoyed it, man. Like I said, dude, that was maybe not my favorite part of this show, but it was my second
Right.
favorite.
Yeah.
Because we're about to get to my favorite part of the show.
The main event.
Mike, bro.
Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart in a 1-hour Iron Man match for the WWF Championship.
Once again, this match is historic. This is an historic match. This
Yes.
is the one people always go back to.
Yeah.
An hour-long match. Whoever scores the most pinfalls in the
Yes.
hour time limit wins the match.
Yes.
1 hour, no pinfalls.
Right.
It's
Which was not, honestly, it's not uncommon.
no, especially coming up in the territory area
Yeah.
with like Ric Flair. I mean, dude, he did Broadway's
60-minute time limit.
all the
60-minute time limit.
all
man.
the time.
Yep.
But now, Mike, in this day and time when this happened, you didn't see that as much anymore.
No.
You definitely started
No.
seeing the shorter matches. The attention span of the fans
Yes.
started getting smaller, shorter. So this was kind of a throwback to that, but it was sort of new.
Right.
And the Iron Man was new.
Yeah.
Because, you would go to the hour draws, but this was like you can be pinned
Right.
and the match is not over. You
Yeah.
just have to pin them more.
Yeah.
And they did the psychology so well because
I know.
nobody got a win.
Yeah.
And then they went into overtime.
Yep.
Dude, and obviously Shawn Michaels does hit Sweet Chin music I'd say about 2 or 3 minutes into overtime. It
Yeah.
wasn't a long overtime.
No, it wasn't.
It was there toward the end of the match.
Yeah.
Man,
Beautiful match.
I mean, this is the absolute definition of a 5-star match.
Yeah.
I mean, when you go back and you talk about the Flairs and Steamboats, Flair and Sting,
Yeah.
Macho Man and Steamboat,
These two.
you've got to go back to this match.
Yeah.
Man, this is up there, if not better.
Yeah.
I mean, it's that good.
Yeah.
It's that good, Mike. I mean, I did watch that match. I watched the entire hour. And you don't even know that it's an hour. It goes by
No,
so
I
quick.
know.
The pace stays consistently, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously there's a couple, headlocks and a couple arm bars here and there.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Oh, yeah.
you got to slow it down a little bit. But dude, the pacing
Oh, yeah.
was on fire.
Yeah.
This match, classic match of the night. Any WrestleMania, maybe one of the best WrestleMania matches ever.
Sure.
Mike. I mean, ever, dude.
Yeah.
Outstanding. Just
I think between those two and Steamboat and Savage.
I'll give you that, brother.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. To me, that's a hard toss-up. I almost go with Savage and Steamboat just because of nostalgia of that. Because I
Yeah.
remember that was one of the first matches that really blew me
Yeah.
away. I was
Yeah.
like, holy, that's what wrestling can be. But then again, that's also what wrestling can be.
Exactly.
I mean, you're comparing gold to gold, brother.
Yeah.
Yep. It's just the shape of the gold. That's all
Exactly.
Gold is gold, brother.
Nice.
So what else did we have here, man? What else? I mean, where do you go from there?
Exactly.
Where do you go?
Huge.
There was still some things. We still had a few things. One thing was kind of big, man. You know.
Which part?
Well, Goldberg. Goldberg made his WWE debut on this date.
Wow.
Yes, man. He
Okay.
actually came into the WWE on this date for the first time. So
Wow.
that's a big deal,
That's
man.
a huge.
Because that was a big thing when he debuted on WWE.
That's true.
It's like, oh shit, man.
Yeah.
Goldberg's here, you know. So that happened. What else, man? I mean, nothing else that'll compare.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, here's a big one. You want to talk about that one, Mike?
Oh, okay. Let's see. 9 year. Well,
Well,
no, it's actually
It's probably about 11 now.
11 now.
About 11 years, yeah.
Ric Flair reunites the Four Horsemen members. Tully Blanchard,
Yes, first time, bro, on television.
J.J. Dillon,
Yes, sir.
Arn Anderson, and Barry Windham.
Yeah, everybody thought he was going to say Ole Anderson.
No, sir.
See, or as I like to call Barry, the best fourth horseman.
We're gonna have
We need to have that show.
conflicts on that one.
We need to have that show, Mike. We
Yeah.
haven't done that yet. Which horseman was better?
I think he was a great horseman.
I think he was the best, other than the original, the best. I mean, you have your three.
Other than
You got your three.
Other than
Totally Arn and
Ole.
who?
Ole.
Old man Ole.
Ole.
Dude, Barry
Ole.
was so much better than Ole, dude. Even Vince McMahon thinks so. I don't know if that's the best.
Yeah, I don't think
not,
that. I
man,
don't think that's the
know.
best endorsement.
Dude, I like Barry 10
I
times
love
better.
Barry.
Oh, Barry
I love
was
Barry.
I think we can at least agree that's the top two.
Yeah.
You know, whether which one's one and two.
I don't think Barry was as vicious as Ole.
I don't think he was as vicious, man, but I think he was a better wrestler, and I think he fit.
Oh, for sure.
And I think he fit
There's
the
no
Horseman better. Dude, whenever I would think of the Horseman, I would think of Arn, Tully, and Rick out on the town, and I'd see Ole watching Matlock, you know, being like, you motherfuckers better get home before, midnight because I got to go to bed. You know?
Okay. Do you think of the Horsemen as let's see, the black cowboy vest and black glove?
Absolutely, man.
Really?
They were horsemen.
In name, they weren't cowboys.
Yeah, but Barry, dude, he could do the suits and shit
Yeah.
too, man. I mean, they always
Just
say,
cinching in a claw.
hey, brother, nothing tells me that you're a horseman more than a good claw hold. Okay, I'm just saying, man. You know who couldn't do a good claw hold? Ole Anderson couldn't do a good claw hold, man. Dude, Ole was too old, man. He should
Ole
have
couldn't
been
do-
old Anderson and not Ole Anderson.
Ole wasn't squeezing heads.
Well, no, man, he couldn't
He
because
was
he's too
ripping arms out of sockets.
He wasn't squeezing head because he had arthritis, bro. He couldn't do it,
No,
man.
It's just ridiculous squeezing heads.
No. Dude, that's a legit hold, bro.
Oh, get the hell out of here.
Man, I cannot believe you're dissing the fucking claw hold. Oh my God, Mike. I don't know you,
Then don't
man.
talk about a dick flex.
Dude, that's so much fucking different, man.
No,
That is-
how?
No, goddamn it, we're not starting to talk about dicks. No. No, we've made it this long. I'll be goddamn, man. We're 113 minutes in. I'll be goddamn if we're going to talk about.
I'm gonna get in
No,
there.
no.
Get in there.
That's what she said, but no.
That's what he said.
Oh no, we're not doing it, man. We'll have a show. Man. We may even have to bring some
Claw
people in.
versus dick flex.
Dude, no, man, no. I don't want anything to do with that, man. But, all right, let's talk about the Mandela Effect.
All right.
Well, let me ask you, Mike, brother, did
Yes.
anything else on this date happen, man?
Let's see.
Anything really worth a shit? I mean, I see where Taz left WWE. Fuck that. I don't give a shit.
Well, let me finish that out by saying, Flair reunites the Horsemen
Right.
to address Raw in Orlando, Florida, as his farewell
That's right.
from wrestling.
Which obviously, to quote Brutus Beefcake, until I go on tour with Hulk Hogan and
TNA.
TNA and have about 12 more matches, or more than that, but I'm retiring.
Retired.
Not really. But now in his defense, man, he never wrestled for WWE again. So, Well, Mike, brother, I think, man, we've about gone through all the good shit that happened.
The high spots for sure.
I mean, like I said, brother, after that Iron Man match, I mean, where do you really go from there, Well, Mike, brother, let me ask you, man, on a scale of 1 to 10, how real do you think the Mandela Effect is?
I
I'm holding at a steady 7, bro. I'm holding at a steady 7, man. I think it could be, man. I think it could be a real thing.
I think, I don't know, man. I think a lot of it can be discounted as just
I agree with that.
Just mismemory.
Sure. I agree with that. And we're all on the internet now.
Some of it is weird.
Some of it gets a little creepy, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. Some of it at least got to make you stop and say, wait a minute,
Yeah, but I remember it so vividly as this.
I know, and you
How
don't.
could that be?
How can I be that wrong
Yeah.
about this memory?
Yeah.
And I do understand that people do have that. I mean, to this day, David Hayes thinks that he gave somebody we know a very unflattering nickname back in the day. I'm not going to go into it, but he swears to God that he gave someone their nickname when I know that it was somebody else. So, I call it the Chuck paradox, is what I call it.
Okay. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
But he
I
still
got you.
thinks that, man, to this day. And I started
Okay.
humoring him now, and I'm like, yeah, man, you thought of it.
You did it.
You
You
did
did
it, man. You did it. He didn't do it. He
Yeah.
didn't do it.
Good dogs.
I'm getting a phone call tomorrow.
Good dogs.
I'm going to be getting a phone call.
Yeah.
But that's what I was telling him. I said, man, maybe it's the Mandela Effect. Maybe we're both right. I mean, seriously,
Yeah.
man, we could both be right.
That's possible.
I call it the Chuck paradox.
Yeah.
man. But
Oh,
well,
man.
anyway, brother, I tell you, man, let's start wrapping this bad boy up. Let's see, dude. Who do we want to put over? As always, we got to put over the Millennium Wrestling Federation. That's
Nelson Mandela, of course.
obviously, man. Obviously, Mr. Rogers in this neighborhood. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, that's bullshit, man. Anyway.
Yeah.
Let's see. WTAU, P Rich Nation. We got to give those guys over. We got to put over the Pasanen Band again for letting us use their music on the show. Once again, the song we played earlier was called Superman. Check them out. We'll be having all the links and all the information on our page today. Share it. If you're listening and haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Hey, Mike, we actually got big subscriber news this week. Something we didn't talk about, bro. Did you know just 2 weeks ago, only 2 weeks ago, man, we were up to 80.
Uh-huh.
You know what we're up to now, bro?
What?
78, Hoss.
Jesus
God damn,
God.
we're at 78, man. Wait a minute. Oh, shit. That's not cool, is it?
Oh.
Fuck, I was thinking of something else. So, in other words, man, help us out, y'all.
Well, see, it could be 80 in one and 78 in
Right,
another.
it could be, man. We could be experiencing the Mandela Effect. But I would like for this reality for some of y'all to hit that subscribe button if you haven't hit it already. Because remember, guys, we're still holding true to this 100 subscribers.
That's right.
Once we get it, man, we got a very special show planned, man.
Yes.
We've been talking about this show. We got notes and man, we got all kinds of stuff planned, but we can't do it
Get us
until
there.
we
Get
can't
us
do
there.
it. And here's the thing, Mike. Our average viewers are about 80.
Yes.
Sometimes it gets on up to 100.
All right.
We only got 78 subscribers.
Right.
So that's telling me some of y'all ain't out there hitting
Y'all
that
ain't-
subscribe
y'all
button. I'm just saying.
Y'all ain't pushing that button.
Push it. Don't make no sense
Don't
not
make
to
no
hit the
sense.
button, man. What else? Who else? Clint Mephisto and
Yes.
the Shit Kicking Radio Show. Got to give him a chance. God damn it, man, I can't talk. You got to
Mandela
give.
Effect.
Dude, it is. I'm telling you, man, it's got me all fucked up. But definitely give his show a chance. Check it out.
Chow. Yeah.
Dude, I can't talk anymore. I'm glad we're at the end, bro. I'm glad we're finally cutting it out, man, because I'm fucked up. What else, man? Who else? Sweet Feathery Jesus.
Yeah.
They got, man, dude, that last one was I think they got a new one out.
Yeah.
So I haven't listened to the latest one, but I'm going to do that this week. Tales from the Video Store has got a new one out, man. I haven't listened to it yet either. It's on the list.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I've been down the rabbit hole so much.
I know.
The Good News with the Reverend Doctor, man. We got to put over the Reverend,
Yep.
man. His show, the show we did on the Leaving Neverland documentary is out there. It's hot, man. People are giving a lot of good feedback on that. Check them out. Obviously, this is a work. They came down last week and helped us do a great show, so definitely check those guys out. Their next show will be on Wrestlemania, and I'm really looking forward to that one, man. That one should be fucking epic. Cannot wait to hear that one. Mike, did I leave anybody out?
See, I speaking of leaving Neverland, Michael Jackson, Thriller. I thought he was a vampire. I remember him as a vampire. Is that a Mandela Effect?
No, man, he was actually the Swamp Thing type.
Was he?
Yeah, man, he came
Okay.
out out of the lagoon, like Creature of the Black Lagoon or some shit.
Okay.
Yeah, man, or a zombie. He might have been a zombie.
Was it a zombie or was it a werewolf?
It wasn't a werewolf.
Was it?
No, absolutely not.
What?
And the name of the album was Killer, not Thriller, dude.
Oh,
Yeah, come on, man.
okay.
All right, man. We're getting silly.
All of
now.
it.
We're getting silly
All of
now.
it.
We're getting
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, man. Okay, it's about time to shut this
Yeah.
motherfucker down. Well, Mike, once again, brother, this was a great show. Hopefully, we'll still remember it tomorrow.
If not, we push record.
Yeah, we got record, man.
Yeah.
So the Mandela Effect ain't got shit on us,
Right.
But hey, but I do want to put that out there. If anybody out there is listening and you have experienced this shit, say something, man. Bring it up to us. We want to talk about this a little bit more. Well, anyway, Mike, brother, today,
And we're going to start a different podcast, an extension of this called the Mandela Effect, where we talk about the Mandela Effect every week.
hey, all the time. Well, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. I want to bring the Reverend in on this.
Yeah.
I do want to talk to the Reverend because I haven't spoke because I thought it was straight up bullshit. Until it happened to me,
Right.
Mike.
Until-
Until it happened
Yeah.
to me, to that Jiffy peanut butter.
Yeah.
God damn it, the Jiffy got me, bro. Jiffy got me. Well, anyway, guys, I guess until next week, Mike, you got anything you want to end us with, brother?
All good, man.
All right, man. Same here. Well, once again, Puds, we appreciate you guys tuning in. And until next week, y'all have a good one.
Mandela Effect.
And not only that, David, I understand we're right at the end of our program.
No, we have got to
This
go.
has been a great event.
There's some people out there that hate us for this.